Well.
My nigga Nelson joined the
I'm in
Wyclef Jean Refugee All Star.
Yeah, I'm part of the boot camp clip right now. Now my hair is wet. That's why, and I'm sick. So y'all gonna have to get me in my worst. Y'all get me in my best. You'll get me in my worst too.
I'm just saying, dog. You dress like you just gave $150 to True Life, dog. Like what the fuck's going on? Like, you said what about me? You said what about Prodigy, motherfucker?
My word.
You'll never perform again in this town.
Crazy.
Fuck you, Josh.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Title number one.
Oh shit. No, bro.
Crazy.
If you listening to this, I have terrible allergies right now. I sound terrible. I'm sick. My hair's wet. Like, bro, I'm trying to preserve my energy, dog. I'm about to go away in a week. I'm not trying to be sick, man.
Wyclef one.
Wyclef one is fire. I'm about to use that.
Yeah. Everyone know I've been killed before.
That's crazy.
Yelling.
Wow. But welcome back to another lovely.
Oh, that shit's crazy, man. Welcome back, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, we had a number. I don't even know what number we at.
122.
Love you too, Josh.
Okay.
You can do tipsy bartender, but that's fine.
Virtual roasting coming soon.
I'm here all night.
Nah, Winston.
I'm here as long as the Ben and Joe permits me to be.
Nah, Winston, I told you we need to start it's been an urge to start the Freak Bowl of Chords, bro. So we need to get that going, man. Like,
yeah.
It's some niggas that gotta get put on trial, man. Like, need to stand for their actions, man.
The Freak 22 summit.
We need the discernment. You know, we need some discernment. You know what I'm saying?
We need some what?
we need devotion. You know what I'm saying?
I might put myself on trial. I don't know.
Oh, you a prime suspect. You a prime suspect.
Give me the chair.
You a prime suspect, man.
I'll be a motherfucker like Woody Harrelson in Venom 2. I mean, they're like,
you the main motherfucker accusing me of Latina tweets and shit, and you think you're not finna be on trial? Okay, all right.
Of course.
All right.
But I'll never be on trial for being
I'm talking about Josh, not you.
No,
I'm talking about Josh.
You're talking about Josh.
No. I wouldn't disrespect you or Nelson like that. I'm talking about Mr. Reggae Boy. So no,
Mr. Reggae Boy.
Mr. Reggae Boy. Yeah, no, we got you, nigga.
Kendall Gill?
Kendall Gill.
Kendall not guilty.
Wow. Kendall is not guilty.
All right, but shout out to everybody who's tapped in, tuned in tonight, man. Tonight, today, tomorrow, yesterday, wherever you hear this, watch this. We appreciate it, man. So,
all right, look at this shit. Look at this.
Actually, man, hey. Go ahead.
While we're here, while you comment below if you're watching this, or tweet us and let us know, when do you listen to this? Like, what are you doing while you listen to our content?
That's a great question. That is a great question.
Me personally, I would like to know.
I know that some people have told me in the past they are on the road. Some people tell me they are at work at their cubicle and they just have the time to listen to this. I know some people are just chilling and they listen to this. So I mean, wherever you listen to this, we appreciate it, man. We are not just because I have a MF Doom sticker from a hard drive does not mean we are scary. You feel me? Like, we do not scare the women, scare the hoes. We're actually a welcoming, comforting podcast, man. So we appreciate that. So, let us know how you listen to the show your work. So
yes, this is not a men eat steak, pork, chitlin, women eat salad podcast. We talk about real shit here.
What?
Hey,
never seen that clip?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what they doing out here.
No.
That's these man podcasts, man.
So look, I got a homeboy, right? I'm not going to say his name because that's federal. He's not. Y'all don't know him, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all how you do know him. Nelson gonna know him from what I put in the private chat here.
Oh no.
So him, you remember that day?
Elaborate.
Hold up. I don't want because again, I don't want to. Y'all gotta forgive me because if I put his name out, he's gonna hear it, and I know he's sensitive to this type of stuff. So
he's sensitive to
this type of content. Yes.
Oh,
That's supposed to be quotation marks there, Nelson, but I was typing too fast.
He's one of them.
Yes, he's one of them. No. Y'all legitimately don't know this guy. This is my homeboy. This is my homeboy. But anyway, this is the same homeboy, right? So he was talking to me earlier this week, and sometimes I don't think he realizes how misogynistic he can sound. So he was like, yeah, man, I was over Redacted's house, man. I was working, she fed me, gave me water. I said, damn, nigga, are you Mister from The Color Purple? Like, what kind of shit? Bro, the way he said it, he's like, yeah, she fed me, gave me water. I was
like everything I needed.
Yeah.
You sound like he was rapping over a Manny Fresh beat when he said that shit?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I just heard Negro spirituals.
Cash Money is the army, but he at the Navy.
Baby. I was like, damn, man, you could have said we had a conversation, we talked, we expressed ourselves. He's like, nah, it was cool. She fed me, gave me water. I was like, okay, Southern hatred, all right.
Southern hatred. Southern smoke. Southern hatred.
Home is where the hatred is, ass nigga. All right.
Damn.
Yeah, nah, man. So we are not like him. We actually know how to communicate. We don't scare the hoes, man. But I will say this in reference to shit I've seen on my timeline. Hey, man, there needs to be a definition of what scaring the hoes is, and I'm gonna provide that to y'all sooner than y'all think.
Okay. I was like, we gonna do it now?
No,
not that. I meant just the definition right now.
No. I'm gonna save it for that particular piece of moment in time. So yeah,
cool. Yeah, you got it, pal.
Yeah, nah. That's a nasty episode. Yeah,
y'all be scaring the this should be crazy. I'm like, man, they did not ask you to say that. Why are you saying this?
But how are you feeling? How do you do? How are you gentlemen feeling this week?
I'm feeling all right.
I feel like Cody Rhodes after night 2 with these allergies, but I'm gonna get through it, Adrenaline in my soul. Whatever the fuck that means.
I mean, hey man, soul needs some adrenaline, man. My soul gets from different things. I hear a nice beat. I get adrenaline. I see it. I see a nice lady. That gives me adrenaline. You know what I mean? You get different adrenaline in different ways, man. Hey man, fat niggas probably see a good plate and be like, adrenaline in their soul, man. Zoom, wham, wham.
Zoom, wham, whams, man.
All right, Winston. Winston and Nelson, even though y'all both different coasts, we can go ahead and get started with the first topic. I'm over here in the background doing my thing as usual, but I'm gonna give y'all a round of applause, and y'all team's in the playoffs, man. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
But we gotta go play Japak. So we'll see how that goes.
Japak.
Gotta play
Japak
and Sassy Pachulia.
See, here's my thing about this basketball playoff standing. A lot of people talking crazy like they know how this is gonna go. It's gonna be funny when like when the Kings be lighting that beam up in like 6 games, like or something crazy like that happen. Everybody be like, oh, like nah, this is real. Or it's gonna be crazy when the Knicks gonna be game 7 niggas all the way to the Eastern Conference or game 7 everybody to the second round. Don't be surprised. This year it's one of those years.
Oh yeah, somebody color money this. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that, but yeah,
for sure.
Timestamp purposes,
of course.
But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. This is the first time in a long time where both sides, in my opinion, do not have a clear favorite.
None.
And I know you started this season off. I know me and you went back and forth, and like I said, bro, I do not think that the Bucks are making it back. I know you was willing to bet a rug on that shit, nigga, but I'm just letting you know I don't see Milwaukee getting there this year. Now, who gets there? I don't know, but I don't think Milwaukee gets there. Something in my soul is just telling me.
But also to interject, me and Earl also said that Giannis was going to get regular season and finals MVP.
I remember what the fuck y'all said.
We'll see, though. We'll see.
We'll see. He got a case for regular season, but the way with the National Basketball Association is now the Narrative Basketball Association.
That's another conversation that we're gonna have soon.
Oh yeah, we'll get we're gonna get to that after this. Yes, but I agree with y'all. This is a year parody.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that because my team's in the playoffs. Like, there's no clear winner. Like I'm like the Nuggets. I think I read somewhere like the Nuggets have they're the 1 seed in the West, have the best record in the league, and they have the 5th or 6th best championship odds in Vegas.
Man, listen.
Philly got Doc Rivers as a coach, and Joel Embiid likes to fold in the playoffs. The Bucks could shoot themselves in the foot. We've seen that when Chris Middleton not healthy. For some reason, that's when they start losing shit. Boston look human now.
Yeah.
Boston looks human.
And then I'll say this for Memphis Lakers. The Lakers got superstars is going to get superstar calls. We don't know what's going to happen with John Morant and his favor with the referees. We don't know how that's going to play out.
Well,
if we're going to be honest about it.
Well,
about how basketball works.
Well, here's the thing about John Morant. To me,
getting those calls.
I think to me it's gonna be like this. Ja gonna cook y'all, and then hear me out. Ja's gonna cook y'all, but he gonna cook y'all. But it's gonna be a matter of if the rest of the team can weather the storm and put up enough points. I think personally, if I had
Steven Adams though.
No Steven Adams and no Brandon Clark, but the thing about the Grizzlies,
Triple J, you out there on your lonesome.
Yeah, but I can tell you after seeing it up close and in person this year, they have the Grizzlies these last 2 or 3 years just have mad random big ass niggas that just are there that somehow fit in these roles, like Conchar, Adama,
Santi Aldama.
Yeah, like
what's the other dude's name with the last name with an R? Like Roy, get some shit. Rig.
Xavier Tillman, like fam, they just mad big niggas on that bench. They ain't got no. I mean, they do have some shooters, but some teams they like to load up at guard and load up at them niggas load up at big man, dog. Like they just be like, all right.
You can even count Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain a big nigga.
I mean, he's a running back looking ass. Yeah. Nah, that nigga's shoulders is big. Like,
he bro, from his face, Nelson.
Dog,
that's Desmond Ripley right there.
I know I shouldn't be saying it like this because he's a black man, but Desmond Bain definitely look like he walk and move like Donkey Kong, dog. Like I definitely picture him just moving with his arms. Yeah, man.
He could have been part of the Ginyu Force.
Nah,
real talk.
He looked like a baby.
Dylan Brooks.
This is a YouTube deep cut for everybody out here. He looks like a baby Monster Cody. Shout out to rest in peace, Monster Cody.
Wow,
Monster Cody. That's a name.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Monster Cody, man. But yeah, he looks like Monster Cody, bro. So.
We got Pops in the building. We got Donnie in the building. We got Josh in the building. Shout out to everybody.
Donnie, how are you feeling, man? I know it's been last week was a week for you, so I hope you're doing okay this week. Salute to you. Pops. Oh yeah. Shout out to Pops. I thought you were saluting Donnie. I was gonna say don't salute that nigga, but
yeah. So what game? Let's say what would be the most entertaining first round series? Everybody take their fandom out of it.
Yeah. Because let's actually look at the playoff matchups.
Shout out to Mike Brown. Shout out to Black Man. Mike Brown. Coach Beam.
Coach Beam.
Coach Beam.
Coach Beam.
Right up the Beam.
Coach Beam.
Add that to the title.
Obey.
Coach Beam. Man. Coach Beam.
He deserved it. There's a couple more other people who deserve the award. We'll get to that after the playoffs because
Coach Beam is hilarious.
I've seen them narratives.
Well, let's look at this shit. Then we'll get to these narratives, man. Because you see what shirt I have on, so I'm ready to talk about some narratives, man. But all right, let's see. So in the East, it's going to be. Let me go back.
And Larry, I'm not going to front. Like you probably, if Luka gets y'all at the championship, you'll probably fuck around and put Slovenia on your bucket list. Like I just gotta see.
He gonna say he's Slovenian. He gonna say he's Slovenian.
Yeah, listen. If I was a Milwaukee Bucks fan, because I like Giannis a lot. If I was a Bucks fan, I'd be like, nah, I gotta go to Greece.
Larry Larunas Wilchichovskis. We'll change his name. Larry Wilchich.
Yo. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. The right one's
back,
all right. Good.
Look at us freestyling. We got no brackets. We only talking about brackets.
What
the brackets?
Say that one more time, Winston. Say that last one more time.
We just talking brackets. We not debating brackets.
Oh,
thank God.
Hallelujah.
Thank
you, Lord.
Look.
Down the line, maybe, but right now,
shit. Hey,
that's it.
No,
look,
no,
yes.
no.
No. I'll do it again for clip purposes. No, no police. No.
Hold on. Before Donnie, crack is a terrible drug, bro.
Man, Donnie, I'm gonna address all that in a second, man.
That's a horrible.
Don't you worry, Donnie. I'm gonna address all that. All right.
That's how I listen to podcasts.
Not us though. Not us. We ain't a podcast. We're an experience. It's a difference.
Yeah.
All right. So you got Nets and Sixers. You got Hawks and Celtics. You got Knicks and Cavs, and then the winner of Bulls Heat will get the not the Bucks. The Bucks. Yes, I'm tripping. The Bucks.
Yes, the Bucks.
I'm thinking the West. And then so the winner of Thunder T-Wolves gets Nuggets, Warriors, Kings, Clippers, Suns, Lakers, Grizzlies. All right, on some real shit.
Texas, Pop. No Texas, Donnie. No Texas.
No Texas, man. No Texas. Man. All right. So I'm gonna say this real shit, not being funny. I think the two most entertaining that stand out to me right now is Lakers, Grizzlies, and Clippers, Suns, because Lakers are in a position where if they get bounced down the first round, some changes is coming. I don't know what to tell niggas, but changes.
The Lakers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, listen, man.
Josh, I got you tomorrow.
What y'all want? Give us
exactly, and
let us hold something. Washington. Let us hold something.
Yeah, and then with the Clippers and Suns,
Give us that pretty nigga back.
Hey, with the Clippers and Suns, hey, that's really where it's gonna be. Because if the Clippers lose,
we got both Kawhi and Paul George, Larry. Hopefully,
I think
no. Paul George is out the first round at least.
Damn. Shit.
Hey man, Kawhi, it's all on you. It's all on you, you special motherfucker. It's all on you. Hey man, it's all on you, man. I don't want to hear.
Damn, son. I don't know now. Damn. I mean, if it was both of them, I would have gave Paul George a chance.
Hey, look. I still think that if they lose this first round, I think Paul George is out of there.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, he out. Listen, hey. I mean, but what? He's at the end of his contract, or
no? I just think
might flip him.
I think they're gonna. No, I think he's gonna be the scapegoat, and niggas ain't gonna talk about how we're not gonna talk about how Ty Lue is good, but he's not.
Of course,
as great as they make it out to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, salute to him. Nelson, I have a question.
What's up?
If Steve Ballmer will call you and be like, my New York nigga brother, I got Paul George. What you trying to do?
It depends. I'm not giving him any picks like the Thunder did.
No. That pick shit is over with. Like,
he's not fleecing. Nah, he's not fleecing the
Julius.
Knicks.
I think that
RJ.
Nope. I'm keeping the team.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie. And that if I'm a Knicks GM, Winston,
I got picks, bro.
It's Toppin, it's Fournier, and it's like 2 picks. Because I'm gonna say this, I truly believe last year, I think Danny Ainge really made it over with for that pick shit. I think everybody this offseason is gonna be like, nigga, please, when it comes to
Danny Ainge is a criminal, bro.
Hey, I mean, if you can get the bullshit off, I get it, but it's still bullshit. Like, so now just like Winston, for a team that may not be in the playoffs this year if they lose tomorrow. I think if the Timberwolves are like, fuck it, the Gobert experiment is fucked off, bro. Niggas ain't finna give up first round picks for Gobert. No. You are gonna you gonna get some
terrible trade.
You gonna get some expiring contracts for that nigga, man. That's all you gonna get. Like, so respectfully, that pick shit is over with. But yeah, Nelson, Winston, who y'all most exciting matchup? Because I already went.
So Nelson, you go ahead. You got it.
First, I want to say Josh, count your days, asshole. After 10 o'clock tomorrow, if the Heat lose, you get clipped. The most intriguing series to me is Clippers, Suns, Kings, Warriors. Out of the I know it's you biased, but Knicks and Cavs is the most intriguing series because the Bucks are going to smoke whoever they play. The Bucks will smoke whoever they play. Who's 2-7? Boston's Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta's getting dusted in 4.5.
You know what? And I'm not being funny.
I'm not trying to be funny. You're not being funny.
I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I hear you, and 99% of me agrees with you. However, I also know that if there is any team that can fuck it up, it is Boston. And I'm not going to lie to you.
Possibly.
If Atlanta were to somehow upset Boston, I would not be tremendously, terribly surprised. Like, it just wouldn't.
I mean,
and there's been culture rumblings in Boston, too.
Yeah, because,
of
they mad. I'm not going to lie. And I hate being that person who's going to take the credit, but that's how the Knicks beat Boston twice in a week. Nothing has been the same for Boston since that fucking week, dog. They've been losing like games they should have won. There's been weird things going on. I don't know. Boston's been very weird, but I mean, the Jaylen Brown stuff is happening now with what his comments and him getting hurt somehow. Like a lot of weird shit is happening with Boston. So
Bernice got that man losing his mind, bro.
I I don't want to put it past them, but I mean, yeah, Boston's been in a weird space since that week that all that happened. But I mean, to me, in the East is probably Cavs Knicks because I think, like I said, Boston has a massive collapse. And Nets Sixers, Docker. I mean, I don't know. The Nets, the Sixers are going to win that at 5. And
are they? Are they?
Okay. Okay.
I'm not being funny, man.
I'm gonna say 5, but, and I'm gonna say a big but there. Pause. It's 5 if Doc. It's 5 if Doc Rivers behaves himself, because I feel like Mikal Bridges is gonna have a monster like 40-point game that he gonna drop a 40 ball on Philly. They're gonna lose. But it could go 6 because Doc Rivers may trick a game off. Because Doc Rivers is always liable to trick a game off. Also, after we're done talking about the playoffs, we have to have an honest conversation about Mr. Glenn Rivers. Because, hey, that championship in Boston absolved you of a lot of shit.
Oh, I mean, he didn't absolve him of a goddamn thing. He is the all-time trick-off king. There is no debate about this. There is not a single coach in the NBA's history that has tricked off more than Doc Rivers.
No, we know that, but they.
No, I'm telling niggas. I'm telling brothers, sisters, niggas, bitches, bitch ass niggas. I'm letting y'all know now. It ain't nobody worse than Doc Rivers. Like, we don't even need to have this conversation. Go back all the way 20 years ago to the Orlando Magic, dog. This motherfucker, all he does is trick off. Like, he's a bigger trick than Drake and young women, dog. Like, he is a trick, bro. Like, that's all he does. Sorry, man. Like, that nigga, man, nah, bro. Glenn Rivers, yeah, man. Nah, I don't know who called you Doc, but man, I
don't know who called you Doc.
Add that to the titles. I don't know who called this motherfucker Doc. Like, straight up. What's even crazier is that you know what I love about the NBA offseason last couple years, Winston.
What is that?
Every year when Doc Rivers loses, there's a fire RDC World sketch about it. I love it. Every fucking year. Every year. So
shout out to Bernie Macface, homie.
Mark Phillips. Supreme Dreams. Yeah, man.
Bernie Macface show.
Bernie Macface is hilarious. But yeah. That's funny, man. How would you know that, brother? How would you know that, brother? But nah, on some real shit, man. Yeah, he's a trick off king, man. But yeah, that's what I got, man. Winston, who's
what do you mean by that, Josh?
Yeah, exactly.
I got honestly, my number one is Sack and Warriors. Sack, listen, De'Aaron Fox, this is your time. This is your time. Like, this is your championship, De'Aaron Fox. You don't even gotta win. You guys just imagine De'Aaron Fox get 30 points and get these niggas out the paint in 6 games. Him and Sabonis.
Man,
that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Woo! This whole summer. Is it over for the Warriors? What is going on?
You know, the thing about the Warriors is every time you think the motherfuckers are done,
that too,
they never done, man.
That too.
And it's like,
because what it is, shooter, you can always shoot, Larry. Like this thing about that Steph Curry is going to be pretty good as long as his body holds up. He could be as good as long as LeBron is good in terms of age, years. Like he can retire at the same age LeBron retires because you can always shoot. As long as you got your legs under you, you can always shoot.
I mean, it's the thing you gotta think about, man. The motherfucker he don't miss. Like that's the thing, man. Like he misses, but like he's consistent with his shooting, man. It's like all you can do to stop him is like you just got to play defense, man. Like and do your best defense. Like I know it sounds like the most simple shit ever, but it's like, bro, there's no stopping him. You have to literally stop everybody else. Like,
and you got Chat GPT face Clay Thompson. He liable to go for 40.
you got Poole is still alive. You got fucking Wiggins just
Wiggins
came
back. Wiggins back. And he gonna be playing angry.
And since we talking about narratives, man, like, bro, like that man was with his father, man. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, it's not no fucking team issue, man. If his dad was sick, man, come on, man. Shout out to that man taking off time to be with his family and not giving a fuck about this NBA shit, man.
Oh like, yeah, bro. Hey man, what's real is real.
Yeah, man, that's insane.
And also speaking on NBA narratives, I know that like let's call a spade a spade. What do y'all think of this Isaiah Thomas?
Charles Oakley shit.
and also the larger conversation of just how media right now is starting to get a little bit too spicy in sports. Like they starting to get a little bit too salacious and triggering with how they market their news. Like they treat it like they try to make bulletin headline news. Like they started looking like wrestling journalists.
I mean,
if we're gonna be honest.
So I think Brother Nelson is off doing something, but I'm gonna let you go first because I have I'm gonna say some funny shit. So yeah, you go first, man. What's your honest thoughts on it?
I'll say I will say this. It's like with the Isaiah Thomas situation, like there is a part of that, like there's a part of the fact that Isaiah Thomas, like no way, and I mean people have any bad things to say about his character besides whatever transgressions that was happening at a certain point in time. But I think it's like but once that Jordan narrative got put on him, and also when he started explaining his history, like it feels like he's so buried behind in the back. Like he just started to explain his story. Me personally, I didn't know he was the first to basically pioneer how a modern NBA player should be treated. Like he was like one of the first to do that, and like what he did for Detroit and things of that nature. And it's like, I guess for whatever transgressions that him and Jordan had, as Jordan ascended, it was like he kind of put that, but like even in rap, when Jay-Z put that thing on you,
Pause. I had to put the pause on it because I know I mean Rock Nation be damned, but I just didn't know where you were going with that verse.
Oh no. But how it go. Like when made men, once they be like, I don't know about him, then everybody be afraid to fuck with you on a certain level. So it's kind of, and then also Charles Oakley, you old ass dick rider, get a fucking life, because you only tough because you dumb enough to be a goon. If you was dealing with, if you was on the team with Gilbert Arenas, Uncle Elroy, nigga. So don't act like you the toughest person alive. You just some old man with a strong hand grip, nigga.
Okay. All right, Nelson, save us. What are your thoughts on the Isaiah shit? All right, word.
I think some of it is weird. I mean, granted,
and also to add on to that ESPN shit was kind of nasty, and that's the shit that they do. That's the shit that hated and loving how niggas feel about Kyrie. Kyrie be right when he be talking about how niggas be moving in the media, like how they try to play you out. But sorry.
I mean, like I said, I'm gonna go after Nelson. I'm gonna let y'all go first because I'm probably gonna talk the longest on it. So yeah. So yeah, Nelson, we were talking about Isaiah Thomas, the whole Charles Oakley thing, just how NBA media is moving like wrestling Twitter. So what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, Charles Oakley. First of all, Charles Oakley is a fucking goofy. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put that in there. He's acting mad up. Like, I don't know what
his 66. You 56, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Like, he just here's the thing with Isaiah Thomas. Was some of it warranted? Debatable. Considering how the Pistons, played against people and what they did on the court, the weird shit they were doing. Yeah, but the fact that there's some erasure to Isaiah Thomas's contributions, that's weird to me. And the fact that he's explained everything, he's been cool about it. Granted, he's gone out of his way a little bit with it, but it's like, bro, like y'all really are doing way too much. Like Steven Jackson was looking funny when I seen that interview. When he explained to him about, he was like, yo, remember when you laughing with Charles Oakley, but there should be some respect because you remember when you were about to get kicked out the league and I had to make that call.
Very telling, my brother. very, very telling. Very telling.
I love Winston, man. Y'all know why I love Winston. I love Winston.
you seen Steven Jackson's mannerisms change, his body language. He was acting. He was laughing.
That nigga tucked his teeth up, did he? No, that nigga tucked his teeth.
Yeah, man. He was acting like he was Deaning at that point. We about to start saying his praise and shit because I was like, yo, like. Remember that time, this, that, and the third? Like, you gonna act like Charles Oakley is by, like, the word of God and shit. And it's like, when I say it, I get it, why he's annoyed. Because, I mean, yeah, like, the dude, the guy's contributed to basketball. He's kind of stays out the way. Granted, when they've asked him certain questions, he's kept it 1,000. But to act like he's not, like, what he is to the game of basketball, not only to the game of basketball, to the city of Chicago, that was crazy to me. Come on, bro. You really gonna try to just diminish everything that man's done? Granted, and Jordan passed him.
And Isaiah one of those ones too. Charles Oakley, be careful, nigga.
Yeah, like Zeke got pulled. Zeke still
careful.
Zeke, ask any Chicago person about Zeke. Yes, Zeke got pulled in Chicago still, man. So the fact that everybody's going out of their way to like shit on him, the ESPN thing, I agree was a little weird. Granted, he's had some questionable moves, but I think it's weird. Like these people like try to forget that these dudes will say something. These dudes don't care. Like Isaiah Thomas, they pushing Isaiah Thomas to say some shit. That's what I think, honestly. He's getting pushed up. They trying him to say something. He's been cool about it. He's like, nah, man. Like I'm not gonna argue with y'all. Like y'all know what happened. Don't bring this revisionist history, and I'm out of here. And I gotta respect him for that. Because if I was in the same boat, I wouldn't be wanting to do interviews with ESPN if all you're gonna do is throw smut on my name and act like nothing happened. So
Isaiah Thomas, local loony bin man.
I'm hearing it. So I'll talk about Isaiah and say this.
They treated Zeke like he Greg Anthony and shit.
Nah, there's a thing about Zeke that no one's acknowledging, and to me, it's very simple. I feel like Zeke has not. I feel like out of all the legends of his ilk, of his like stature, because we recognize that Zeke is a Hall of Famer. He's Isaiah fucking Thomas. Like if you watch basketball, you should have a certain respect for Isaiah Thomas, no doubt about it. I think that people forget that out of everybody, he was not the coolest, and he didn't transition over to being as cool. So this is what I mean. For example, like we know Magic Johnson for TV shows, movies, movie theaters. We know him as a businessman, right? So he transitioned well, right? Dr. J, every time you hear people talk about Dr. J, what do they say? He was the coolest motherfucker on earth. You know what I'm saying? You go down the list, even Larry Bird, to a certain degree, has a certain level of respect.
Trash talking white boy.
But he has respect. Charles Barkley has respect. Isaiah does not have that respect. So when you look at that, you look at how Isaiah's coaching career and exec career didn't really pan out so well. I'm not trying to bring up sore spots, but just being honest, like it didn't translate.
No, you're not. No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not
So
wrong.
it's not. So Isaiah doesn't have that cool factor to him. So it's like niggas think it's sweet with Zeke. You know what I'm saying? And then also too, this is a long-lasting effect of this is I'm gonna put it to you like this, Winston. It's like when Drake and Meek had their whole back and forth, right? And remember when Drake came out with back to back, right? And niggas never let Meek Mill live that shit down. That's the same way new age cats are. As soon as they find out about how he didn't shake Mike's hand and all that, it's like, yeah, so Mike shitted on him for 6 rings and all that. So it's like they're never letting Zeke live that down. And I get it. I mean, the bad boy Pistons were the bad boy Pistons, but it's like this is a consequence of those actions. The difference is, though, at some point, we got to grow the fuck up. Honestly, it's just like, all right, bro, he lost. Congratulations. What else is new? You know what I'm saying? We don't focus on this with other people because Zeke's not the only one that Mike fucked up. No one wants to talk about how Glenn Rivers didn't win a goddamn thing while Mike was in the league. Nobody wants to talk about how Dominique didn't get a goddamn thing while he was in the league. No one wants to talk about
Dwayne.
Nobody wants to talk about Clyde Drexler having to get his when Mike left.
Hakeem.
Keem. No one wants to talk about how, again, there's other guys. There's Patrick Ewings of the world, Penny Hardaways of the world.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't have rings because of Michael Jeffrey Jordan, but it's just Isaiah is the easy one. But I'm going to say this too, to Isaiah's part. There comes a point in time, man, where you just got to tell niggas, I'm not going to talk about that shit. And it's like, I feel like Zeke got to a point where he wanted people to hear his story. It's like, my nigga, we've heard you, but now the more you talk, you're opening yourself up for more of this shit to happen because all people are going to do is criticize and react to what you say. That's just life, bro. Like, if Zeke is living in the past, it's up to Zeke to move forward and say, all right, bro, I'm fucking Isaiah Thomas. I ain't got to talk about this shit. Talk to me about when we brutalized Larry Bird and had Magic running scared for his life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just don't understand why. I don't know what that comment means, AJ, but all right.
AJ.
Yeah, that's true though. But
wow.
I mean, that too. I did not forget about that, Donnie. I don't.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, we gotta. Well, not saying we gotta take it out, but let's say besides that, because nobody has presented that in the media. So,
because I mean, if we keeping it tall, I ain't gonna say it like that. No. I ain't gonna stoop to that level. But yeah, nah. I was going to say if we keep it tall. There's a lot of other people that got that nasty man stigma on them that we don't talk about. But I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. My point that I'm making is Zeke in general, even take the nasty man shit out of it, like Winston was saying, he just doesn't have that cool factor because when you think about it, is he a great point guard? Absolutely. But no one in our generation is going to pick Zeke over Allen Iverson. They're not going to put Zeke over, some of these other guys like Jason Kidd and even Chris Paul to a certain degree. So it's like, it's tough for him, but I also think it's a bit of he needs to shut the fuck up because he's been on this run of just talking about this shit for too long, in my opinion. For me, Isaiah just needs to jump and not answer these questions because that's what happens. If you guys remember, there was a point in time when Charles Barkley was like, all right, I'm not going to keep on talking about Mike like this. I got a job to do. And ever since, people have left him the fuck alone about it. Mm-hmm. So I think Zeke needs to get to that same thing, man, and just let that shit go. But, it's just the clips. People see Mike standing right there and them niggas acting like they don't see each other and, all that. Yeah. So, I just think that.
I was about to say what you just said.
Yeah, that too. Look, man, they talk shit. They did all that.
They did all that crazy shit. They lost, and Jordan.
And they
beat them,
lost,
so
and now
what?
Jordan fanboys are gonna never let them forgive it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it don't help either that. It don't help either that. To be quite fair, a lot of them cats ran too, or like ducked the smoke when it got applied to them. So
exactly.
you wait until and you know what? What I said about Isaiah, yes, I understand it, but at the same time, there is that too. Like it's the kind of thing. It's like, bro, you could easily just decline to ask the question. Like I understand Steven Jackson and Matt Boys, they could be cool, but like, bro, every single time I gotta hear you talk about it, bro, I honestly don't want to hear you talk about it respectfully. I don't care. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like this shit is turning into WWE, and it's weird. Like, why do I respectfully, like, nothing against Zeke, but like I don't need to hear from Isaiah Thomas every fucking week. Like he's not on TV. He's not an analyst. And if he's doing something to talk about, then cool. But like, bro, I gotta hear the Michael Jordan story every fucking week, bro. Like, you're right. I thought I'm like, damn. Like they asked him every comment I heard, except for like the last one or two, was literally the Michael Jordan shit. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear about that shit again. Like, I don't care. Bro. Like, not that I don't care, but it's like, bro, we know what happened, bro. Like y'all were playing dirty. You got beat at your own game. You lost. You know, you tried. You lost. You lost. You were mad about it for 10 to 15 years. We kind of let it go. Then you didn't help with your stints in Toronto and New York. Then now with the Last Dance, like we just opening old wounds again.
Can I interject to say one thing? This would be like, if I had to put in the music equivalent, this would be like if Prodigy was alive today and he was still talking about how hurt he was over Tupac dissing him. It's like, okay, I get it, but my nigga, that shit was almost 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
I was talking about Takeover.
Yeah, it's obviously, at first when when some shit happens, obviously people gonna bring the shit up. But then it's like, how long are you still going to bring up the same shit? Meek moved on from the Drake shit. Y'all see what happened with that. People have disagreements and not everybody likes each other. That's just life. But I mean, at the same time, we don't have to do it. But if Isaiah wants the shit to stop, Isaiah has to be the one to shut the fuck up. Whether that means not talking about it, declining questions, whatever it may be, he's got to leave the shit alone, man. That's just what it boils down to. If you ask me, he just has to leave the shit alone, bro. So, as far as the other narrative, I'll address the elephant in the room, because I don't know what all got put on Guessing from the Stats this week, because me and Nelson have already had our on-air back and forth about Luka, Kyrie, and everything, so I'll address it like this. Look, man, let me take my jokes aside, bro. The Mavericks fucking suck. I know this. If you know me, you've seen me complain about Tim Hardaway and everybody and all this type of stuff, but anybody who watches basketball, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, Nelson and Winston, anybody that watches basketball knows that Kyrie Irving just showed up to work, has not caused a single problem in Dallas, and they just didn't get to where they got to. They tanked. It is what it is, right? We can go back and forth on that all day, but Kyrie did not do anything crazy in Dallas.
No.
So the nastiness of seeking out this whole Kyrie is a coach killer, Kyrie messes up systems. If the system was fucked up before he got there, or is fucked up because of moves made to get him, that's not his fault. You can only do so much. At the end of the day, if I pass you the ball and go look at a Dallas Mavericks stat line, bro. If Luka and Kyrie are the only ones doing good and the rest of everybody else is 2 for 10, 1 for 9, 3 of 14, you know what I'm saying? What else can they do? So this whole narrative of just what have you, it's funny, Josh, you saying this shit, but you be begging for that man to come to the Miami Heat. But it's cool. I got your punk ass tomorrow. But it's all good. Anywho,
team, Josh.
Love you, Josh. But the point is, it's nasty, man. And you could tell that there's people in the ESPN offices who are just like, whatever we do, please shit on Kyrie Irving because we have nothing else to talk about. Like, that's literally what it is. So yeah, man, I just think it's one of them things, man, where you know, we just have to look at it and call a spade, man. Like, what happened is the shit did not work out, but to sit here and act like this is just all Kyrie's fault, this is all Luka Doncic's fault, this is all organization from top down. But Winston, this just proves to me that the people at ESPN, the people at Fox Sports, they realize that they know they've done their analytics. They see what gets people talking. They see what gets people to tune in for their shit, right? And they're intentionally doing this because they talk about the Lakers all fucking day. They talk about Luka because it's like, here's, you know, who he is, his personality. They talk about Kyrie because of controversy. They talk about KD all goddamn day. This is all they're doing, bro. And it's funny because I truly believe they are prepping for what I think is going to be considered a Great Depression-esque of where we're going to start seeing more podcasts and more people of our ilk start to take over at these different networks, and these traditional analysts gonna got the fuck up out of here. I mean, we're starting to slowly see it. We're starting to see guys get their own shows on Showtime, shows on HBO, shows on these different platforms, man. And hey, man, tough titty, man, but I don't think niggas trying to hear Kendrick Perkins talk all fucking day, man. It's just my personal belief.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. Sorry I was long-winded on that, but I've seen the nastiness. I've seen the nastiness.
You ain't wrong. It is it's fucking insane out here, Nelson.
I've seen him on my own team. Let me
scream
myself.
Hold on. Before you do that, let me say this too. Like, all I know we've had to say what we've had to say, but let me be 100 about that shit too, bro. It's like, all right. At the end of the day, if it's free agency, right? There's only one team a player can go to. And if there's an incompetent GM or if a GM can't get it done, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, bro, the way they harp on certain teams, it's like, bro, y'all sit here and y'all nut hug the Lakers all fucking day. If they're terrible, if they're not terrible, what have you. But it's like, bro, the minute a free agent doesn't decide to go to Memphis, the minute they don't want to go to the Knicks, the minute they don't want to go to Dallas, the minute they don't want to go to Miami for whatever reason, like, bro, all y'all do is nut hug the Lakers and Clippers, man. Stop. It's nasty.
And disgusting. Also, Larry, to even add on to what y'all was about to say, that Nelson can take it away.
Yeah, Nelson can take it away.
If Kyrie never went to Boston and left Boston, I promise you he wouldn't have this reputation.
That's all
chill,
it
God,
is,
the sun don't
man.
chill along.
Coming to break you off. He got the coming to break you off t-shirt tie. He about to after the podcast, he about to light up some incense. He just open the room and go.
Yeah. Hey, Winston. His new name is Nell Love X.
Malcolm X.
Rest in peace, MF Doom, man. But yeah, you are
NF Doom.
You're not NF Doom.
Hold on, let me change my name. Hey, man.
Hold up, man.
We live. We got Earl in the check-in. We got Van in the check-in. Joshua in the check-in. Ben Carter's in the check-in.
NF Doom, he's like DB Cooper, man. Like, yeah.
All caps when he spelled my name, you heard?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Man. Christian.
Yo, I dropped it off. Like I said earlier in the podcast, I'm sick as fuck. I'm dying right now, but I'm still here. All right, so let's get to. I'm gonna add on to Larry's point. So
yes,
Yes, he's right. Because the fact is, right, and I'm not gonna go with the Knicks as a team. I'm gonna start with the Emmanuel quickly talk. So if you remember, go back to January, February, right? So Emmanuel quickly, it was like, oh, Emmanuel quickly like is gonna be like a third, fourth best player on third or fourth best in the running for 6 man of the year. He's under consideration. The Vegas odds, I think he was like a plus. I forgot his plus. Well, I don't really care about that shit. But he started to get traction because RJ Barrett was out. He didn't play that well to start. Like he was playing good defense, but his shooting was terrible. But then as the season progressed, he started shooting better. The Knicks started playing better. Even before the Josh Hart trade, they started to just pick it up. So now that he's been starting more games, and obviously he's been dropping 30 off the bench, like he's been going crazy. It was, like Emmanuel quickly has a chance against Malcolm Brogdon. Look at the Knicks. What to do? As soon as Emmanuel quickly started to become the favorite, go look at like what these writers are saying about like Emmanuel quickly versus Malcolm Brogdon. I've seen a Boston Celtics writer with a verified check who has press say that Malcolm Brogdon should win the 6 man of the year because he has less starts than Emmanuel quickly. But last time I checked, isn't the 6 man of the year the first guy off the bench who contributes like whenever he's needed?
That's what they told us.
Are we not like we got you like Jamal Crawford? Like there's a season Jamal Crawford won All-Star 6 man of the year. One of his 6 man of the year, he started like 20 games. There's a year Lamar Odom won. I think Lamar Odom started 27, I think. Quickly started like around 20. And that was because Jalen Brunson got hurt. And that was because hold on real quick. What's good, Earl? And that's because Earl, you there?
Earl Diddy in the building.
Oh. But yeah, like that was because Jalen Brunson got hurt and then RJ got hurt. So he started, and he's been putting up crazy numbers. Like literally this stretch when Brunson was out and Barrett was out, they got Josh Hart. The team turned itself around. But I've seen all these excuses as to why quickly should not win 6 man of the year. And I'm like, bro, he's played more games than Malcolm Brogdon. His numbers are better than Malcolm Brogdon. Then a writer, and I hate that I'm forgetting who it was. It was one of the Boston motherfuckers. They said, his career high as a starter is 40, but as a 6 man, he just had a measly 24. What the fuck does that mean? Like,
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
No disrespect to Malcolm Brogdon. No disrespect to Malcolm Brogdon, but how are you telling me that a dude who's had to start out of necessity, not because like Tom Thibodeau said, fuck this, like I'm gonna put you to start. He had to start him. Has been putting up crazy numbers. Has been playing lights out basketball all year, except for the first 2 months of the year where he wasn't shooting well, but he was defending. He was playing really good defense. He just couldn't make a shot. But all of his numbers are better than Malcolm Brogdon's. Then these white boys want to put out these fucking psychoanalytics and all this shit. Like, bro, what the fuck are we doing here? They want the Raptor, the LeBron, the Warp, the Wham, the Zoom. Get the fuck out of here with these analytics, bro. Like, Emmanuel quickly has had a better year than Malcolm Brogdon. The reason why Malcolm Brogdon don't start is because Malcolm Brogdon get hurt all the fucking time. Like, what are we doing here? Like, it's been that. Like, I'm telling you, bro, it's been that. Then Larry, I'm sorry, the Mark Cuban shit when he want to bring up text messages, that's weird. The Knicks started to have a decent record. You got Nick Wright talking about, they're not that good, they're terrible, they're playing above their record. Like the fact that there's been I can name the people who've acknowledged how good the Knicks are compared to like how bad they've played. It's crazy to me. Like it's literally been Kendrick Perkins and Zach Lowe. That's it. On a consistent basis.
Shout out to Mark Cuban, but listen, you should have just paid that man. Nothing's what happened. You would just
Mark Cuban. I'm sorry. Love to you and everything. Mark Cuban a fucking dweeb, bro.
He tried to be cheap. Nah, don't pay that man. You should have paid
Sorry,
him.
Christian would go give you a fire interview with threes about how much you hate Mark Cuban, but we'll wait for that day. But yeah, like the only two people who have talked, like you got these John Hollinger dudes who go out of their way to talk shit about the Knicks. Like it's been crazy this year. But the only two people legit who have given the Knicks some credit is honestly Kendrick Perkins. I know everybody thinks he's bugging, but he's been right. And Zach Lowe.
Yeah.
And Zach Lowe literally said, like, because all these guys are like, oh, because quickly started and he had a 40-point game. And Zach Lowe literally was like, bro, the 40-point game did not mean shit. Like, he's been hooping all year. And Malcolm Brogdon been getting hurt. That's not Emmanuel Quickly's fault.
That should actually add on to it. Him getting 40 points. Like, yeah, look what he's capable of doing.
Look, bro, I'm saying.
All right, let me say this real quick because you mentioned Mark Cuban. So let me say this about Mark Cuban. All right. Here's my thing. I understand why business decisions are made. And personally, I'll say this in a better way than I did when I was, the other day. When you're desperately, keyword is desperately, trying to improve your team and you don't offer extensions, because they didn't offer him, let me correct myself from the other day. They didn't offer him an extension that year because they had to give Luka his 240. And they also were trying to add other pieces that off season and they failed. So I understand business-wise of, okay, we like Jalen Brunson, but we need desperately to have our number 2 guy. And based off what Jalen Brunson had done before, he had not shown that he was going to be that guy. And I still stand by that, but I will say throughout all this whole bullshit that this whole media bullshit on both sides, I am genuinely happy that Jalen Brunson is getting to play. He's showing out, and he's showing what I thought he could be down the line, but he wasn't showing at that time. So my thing with Mark Cuban is this: like, I get it. You're rebutting because you have to respond to this shit because he's having a wonderful year. But at the same time, just how they tell us to shut up and not us, the athletes, to shut up and dribble. Sometimes shut up and own. Just shut up and just not respond to this shit. Because even if Mark Cuban is right, the fact that he's an owner taking his time to talk out like this, it's never going to look or end well. Because I understand why he made the business decision at that time, but I'm one of the few people that's going to understand that shit, bro. Just shut up and own and, like, let the team do what it's going to do. Y'all make the front office moves y'all are going to make or not make, and just let it go from there. Because at the end of the day, it's going to look like an owner is talking down on a black man and his family. I don't think that's the case. I think he's just explaining his case, but it looks nasty regardless. So I wanted to say that to say I'm not no Mark Cuban apologizer by any means, but I'm just being real. Like, the situation looks nasty, and I just think that it's nasty on all fucking ends, bro. Like, just fam, honestly, no joke, Nelson. Like, bro, if the Knicks do good, they just do good, bro. We don't have to go, not you, but we don't have to go through this whole, like, who won the trade shit. Motherfucker, we were both down bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but look, let me add on. Let me continue with this Emmanuel Quickly Brogdon shit. There's a Celtics writer that says Malcolm Brogdon should clearly win because they have the same amount of numbers, but Malcolm Brogdon did it in 2 less minutes and played less games. Is that Emmanuel Quickly's fault?
Not at all.
Thank you. All right. Emmanuel Quickly has more points, more rebounds, more assists, double the steals Malcolm Brogdon has, more 3 points made, and they have the same amount of wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Emmanuel Quickly's offensive rating, and I don't like putting them numbers up, but I'm gonna do it since these motherfuckers want to do it. I'm gonna do it. Since y'all want to play that game, I'm gonna play that game. Emmanuel Quickly's rating when he's on the court, the Knicks' offensive rating is 7.8. Malcolm Brogdon's is minus 2.8. Malcolm Brogdon don't play defense, bro. Like, what are we like, bro? I love the fact that when it was Malcolm Brogdon's to run away, it was quiet. But then now we're doing the whole, we're gonna put the numbers up, and Malcolm Brogdon should deserve it, and all these fucking white boys and these Dave Portnoy motherfuckers just want to come out and watch. Malcolm Brogdon's gonna win it. And I have to tell people on Knicks Twitter, like, bro, like, prepare yourself because it's gonna happen. but it's just there's narratives with everything. Like, Laurie Marketing might win most improved, but to me, I think Jalen Brunson is a second favorite. Honestly, he might be the number one favorite. If you ask me,
I mean, the thing about most improved that sucks is they don't go by the actual player.
Most improved, bro.
Luka Doncic won most improved, dog, and he even said that year like Devontae Graham should have won that shit. They don't go by.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't go by. They don't go by the player. They go by the team. That's not addictive. But all right, I'm gonna say this as we move on here. Earl, what's good, man? Can you hear us? Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm like, I'll chime in wherever.
No, we about to get into some.
I just wanted to offer a little bit on. I wanted to offer a little bit on that 6 man of the year.
Cousin from the stands.
Everybody. What's good? What's good?
Up?
First of all, I want to thank Nelson for coming through. We had a really, really, really poignant episode discussing a myriad of topics. We had our playoff preview. So shameless plug. My guy Nelson, y'all know. Family, man, and just family came over and we were discussing basketball pretty much. We put some burgers on the grill and whatnot and just ate as a family and talked. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. Far as the 6 man of the year goes, I think it's probably going to end up coming down to those two. But I would also put out 2 candidates that a lot of people have not mentioned. But one of them, the team has had a lot of success, and the other one you could say is probably the second or third best reason for probably the best turnaround in the NBA. That person being the turnaround, I say, is Austin Reeves. I think Austin Reeves should really get a lot of looks for 6 man of the year just for his contribution for how he turned that franchise from 13th to the sixth, as high as 5th, but they landed at 7th just because of the division of the wins. And then Bobby Portis as well. I think Bobby Portis all year has been the glue guy who has done the dirt to contend for that 6 man of the year. It should be Quickly. I think Quickly has impacted the wins the same way that, say, Austin Reeves has, but it's hard to argue against being fit 4th in a conference. It's hard to argue that against Quickly. I understand the Brogdon thing, but the reality of it is Boston being a team based heavily in defense, when you got the reigning defensive player of the year on your team, so it's kind of hard to give a 6 man of the year to somebody like a Brogdon if when he comes on onto the court, he's impacting them negatively on defense. I wouldn't necessarily vote on it, but I think as we're getting more into this analytical era, and I know I'm saying a lot of words and syllables, y'all, so forgive me.
No, you're straight.
You're
not wrong. The thing is, you're not wrong. Realistically, watch. Brogdon's gonna win it off narratives, bro. But you're right.
Well, as I'm looking in the final week of the race, it has Quickly in the lead so far. So we'll see. But I do think that they probably will end up throwing it too quickly, just because of the consistency all year. I mean, the reality of it is, Brogdon has stepped up and had to play starter minutes a lot. He's at the start for a majority of the year too. So yeah, and as far as the Luka thing y'all mentioned earlier about what was it? Who'd y'all say he won most improved?
Mm-hmm.
He won it over. The thing about that race was realistically, it's hard to go from, virtually making all rookie the first team and you wouldn't get most improved player. So that's really hard because he's been first team All NBA every year except for his rookie year. So it's hard to go against that. But at the same time, I think he was saying that more so as a backhanded compliment. He thought that he should have been in the MVP conversation. But
I watched that press conference that he said that shit, and I think he genuinely meant that shit. Like, bro,
I'm sure there was, but he also thinks he's him, and he is. I mean, to be first team All NBA for going now 5 out of your first 6 years, yeah, you are him.
But the
reality of it is
that most. All right, I'm gonna say this, and then we can move on.
Yeah, for sure.
But most improved, I'm looking here, and there is yet to be someone who has won like most improved and 6 man on the same team. I'm looking through these teams here. I'm looking through the stats. This has not happened yet. So I do think the Knicks will walk away with one of them, whether that be Jalen Brunson getting most improved or something of that nature. or something of that variation. Quickly getting 6-man, but I don't think that both teams will be. I don't think you'll see Quickly and Brunson getting.
And I don't like that. I don't like that because Jalen Brunson being most improved ain't got shit to do with what Emmanuel Quickly did.
Oh, I know, but what I'm saying is
this is all-star too.
This is what the league. This is how they think.
Yeah. Training wise, 100%. Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm just saying, like, you know, this is what it is. Like, and like I told Nelson back when we had the conversation about what an all-star is. Like, personally, you know, I know how the league looks at the shit, and they're not going to give Jalen Brunson the all-star this year. Next year, though, especially if there's some more free agency moves this offseason and the East basically remains where it's at in the point guard position. He might damn near be a goddamn starter next year, like based off of this shit.
So don't get me wrong, I understand what Halliburton did. I get it. I'm not knocking Halliburton one bit. So please don't take this as that. But if it were me, I have to go on numbers impacting winning versus numbers just being inflated into not inflated, but numbers just being numbers. And it ain't so to me. Brunson should have been considered over Halliburton as an all-star, and it shouldn't have even been a second guess. I don't give a damn that the Knicks, it'd be polarizing for the Knicks to have 2 all-stars. If it's right, make it happen.
But you see, you're making valid points, but they not. Listen, I'm telling you, bro, it's either going to be Quickly wins and nobody makes the 13 All-NBA between Brunson and Randall, or vice versa. It's gonna. I promise you, because it's crazy.
I can't see 3 other powerful. I can't see 3 power forwards making all-team NBA.
Bro, I've seen stranger things happen. I will be shocked. But the thing is, they put the numbers, but like you said, like they go like and I hate doing that because it sounds like, oh, you're a fan, and I'm like, no, like they had a good season this year, and I'm literally watching people making excuses that Emmanuel Quickly started too many games. I'm like, do you know what the fuck a 6-man is? Like, were you watching basketball when Jamal Crawford was starting? Were you watching when Lamar was starting?
And one more thing about the Knicks. I know for a fact Mike Brown is running with Coach of the Year, but I do think that that Tibbs deserves some nods and some consideration just for what he turned the Knicks around. He got them to really dial in and open up his playbook, and they actually have been an offensive juggernaut this season. Quiet as kept. The Knicks will run with you,
man.
Yeah, they will. They play like 2 different teams. The starting lineup is the short. Thank you, AJ Ginobili. Exactly.
Ginobili too. Yep.
The starting lineup plays the half court offense that, with Brunson, Randall, Robinson, Barrett, and Grimes. But then when the bench comes, when Quickly gets on the court and it's Obi, like they're fucking running. Like, and that's what I like about the team is like they have the identity of playing physical and playing physical defense and just being physical in general. But like they're 2 different teams because when I watch the bench, I'm like, oh, it's time to run. You see Obi's getting free layups. They let Hartenstein play the way he has played now. Like, it took Tibbs 65 fucking games, but he finally understood. Excuse me. How to use his players. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd rather it click now.
Yeah, the last 3 years there's like a record, like since he's been with the Knicks, the Tibbs record for the last 20 games each year is like it's like ridiculous. It's like 38 and 22 or something like that. Even last year when they were out of the playoffs, they went I think 10-5 to end the season. So when they're bad as they click, but I want to say though another 6-man candidate that could be discussed is Norman Powell too.
Norman Powell.
Okay.
Norman Powell's all right.
Norman
Powell,
All right.
Norman Powell had a good year.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
thank God. Shout out to the NBA, man. I'm sorry. Like we talked about the NBA longer than I fucking thought.
Hey, you gotta be discussed, man.
I know. Damn. Nah, man. It was good.
I'll do the knowledge.
All right. Nah, man. I did the knowledge. I did the knowledge. All right, man. All right. Woo. To everybody in the comments, man. Yeah, thank God. Shit started turning into goddamn first take. But I love it, man. Shout out to
Stephen A. Smith. Fuck out of here.
Y'all know it's Cassidy stands everywhere.
Yeah. Shout out to Jim. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man. All right. Let's get to the funnies. All right, Earl, you're here, and I don't think there's a better topic to bring up. So somebody color money this as soon as you see the banner pop up.
Yes.
I don't think there's a better commentary that I need from Earl Got Sold than this right here, man. So Earl, you ready for this? You ready for this? Hey, man.
I'm excited because I have no idea what the hell this is.
Man, Freaknik got y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Woo, my brother. Hey, man. They said the truth shall
be revealed. The truth shall come to the light.
Winston, every day, it's just more and more with this.
Right, the revolution shall be televised.
Dog, this headline is insane, dog. Professionals will sue Hulu over Freaknik documentary release.
They're not having it.
Yeah.
Scared.
Many of the 90s. Let me read this.
Hey.
Many of the 90s college students are now in their 40s and 50s in the prime of their careers. A group of prominent professional black professional women, plan to sue the streaming company and block the film's release auntie, based on concerns about what could be potentially exposed. They are filing a lawsuit in Atlanta federal court against Hulu. The women are saying it is unlawful because they did not sign media releases. So let's see. Produced in part by Uncle Luke, who tweeted about the documentary. Jermaine Dupri's a part of this. Well, we know.
Woo.
While some cast members agree their defense may hold weight in court, Special K and DeBrat believe fair use will come into play due to it being independent footage of the mass public. The group is comprised of one politician, 3 high-level corporate executives, and 1 judge. The women plan to remain anonymous.
As the case.
She is married, according to C-suite. She is married with 3 children, earns north of $1 million annually position, and is hoping to block the official debut. Freaknik. Here's a crazy thing. This documentary doesn't come out till next year because next year is the 30th anniversary of
40 ball.
It's the 40th
Freaknik, the 40 ball anniversary.
It's the 30th of 94. That's what I was saying.
94.
40th. Yeah. I know. I did the math and the knowledge, brother.
We got the brat talking about this guy.
Oh, now look. Oh no, there's
functified.
Oh look. I came with.
About to get you twisted.
I came with tweets. I came with everything for this shit. Oh no. I was prepared for this, Bucko.
This is a sick comment.
What was the comment?
Should I put the comment up on the screen?
Let me see.
You know what? You're trying to get a bag.
Yeah, nah. Because I can't see. I'm doing too many things.
That is the reason why you got to show up live.
So
that's the reason why you got to be in live.
I said you shouldn't put it up there.
I'll take your word. Yeah.
No. So look. I've been to several Freakniks. 94 was 1 out of 10. So I'm praying Jesus be a no. What? No. I'm gonna bring her up. No. I'm gonna bring her up.
This podcast.
Do not bring Jesus in this. Do not bring Jesus in none of this nonsense. No. You listen. Will you?
So
hey man,
did y'all see the video?
No, Earl, you keep blowing the lead. I got you. Trust me, I'm using telepathy. I got you. But let me go through these tweets first. Then we're gonna get to that video for shit show. About to be a lot of divorces when that Freaknik doc drop. Couple pastors gonna have to step down from the pulpit. Some of y'all old heads better clutch onto your husband, wives, and children before this 94 Freaknik doc comes out. We cannot support events that bring lewd activity, sexual assault. Oh, this is the Atlanta committee back in 98 when they shut the shit down. I need everyone born in 95 not to watch the Freaknik documentary coming on Hulu. Y'all gonna see some kin in their natural skin. That's funny. I can sleep peacefully at night knowing.
Hey, that's the title.
Kin in their natural skin. I can sleep peacefully at night knowing I'm not about to see my mom in this Freaknik Hulu documentary. You never know, brother. Call my mom about the Freaknik Hulu special, and she can't even talk straight. I'm not worried about the Hulu documentary. My old girl was pregnant with me at the time. Prayers up that we don't see none of our parents or loved ones in that documentary. Brother Kurt Caldwell with this Ravens t-shirt on with the at name I'm not gonna say because I'm trying to get a bag. Brother, my brother, you might be the number one nigga saying yo folks bust it down. So Earl, I cut you off earlier because I didn't want to blow the lead, and there's a specific video that I want to show. Now, if this is the video that you were talking about, then let's talk about this. If this ain't, but hold up, I got you. There's more to this video, but if there's other footage, we'll discuss this. All right.
On T.
Y'all, I don't know. We might be in trouble. Did y'all see Hulu is about to release a documentary about 94 Freaknik? Yes. 1994 Freaknik. Yes. They are about to release a documentary. So, I'm just, now I've been to several Freakniks. 94 was one that I attended. So I'm just praying that Jesus be a fence. I'm praying that Jesus just be a big, tall privacy fence. That's my prayer. This Easter, this Good Friday. That's the intro to this podcast. So, I will say this though. Like when they would bring out those video cameras and start recording, I immediately removed myself from the that situation. I never ever was okay with being recorded out there. So, hopefully that worked to my benefit. But
let's talk,
you
brother.
Never know. You never know. So the only thing I got is if you see your girl in the documentary, hey man, at least I'm fully clothed. At least all my clothes is on. That's all I got. That's the best I got. But yeah, y'all, they about to put our business out in the street. Some of us might be on TV. So get your parental controls together. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Now, before y'all go, because I know y'all are itching and raring to go with this one, there's something I do want to bring up. And let me see if it'll pull up here. And there's been an update. Shout out to my source who updated me with this. Now, Winston, you were talking about her hazel eyes earlier, right? Well, I mean, hey, proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, when does documentary come out?
Hey.
Proof
is in the proverbial pudding.
See, one thing you gotta say about the 90s, it was only about 2 of those in the city. But nowadays, everybody built like the 2XL version of that right there. But right there, that's that. That's that. Can't you see what you do?
I understand. I understand why R&B niggas was begging for women in the 90s. I get it. I understand. I'd be begging too.
What was the hottest song in 1994? Ice Cream. Why these rap niggas gonna open your guts?
You said what? That was 1995.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Damn.
The fact. This one out. Yeah, I'm listen, bro.
The hell out with the
my mother was home raising me, so I cannot speak on nobody else.
I know for a fact she got.
And my father was touring. And my father was touring, so my father was traveling across the world in 1994.
Man.
I know for a fact she got a toe ring on.
The fact that when she saw that news, she had to run to a car, tried to think like, I got a lunch break, ran to her car
Nah.
with her lash outfit. Hold on.
Family emergency.
Family emergency.
Hold on, time out.
Hold on. I had to put the smut smoke signal up. Is insane, bro. She said Jesus be offense, dog.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Don't say Jesus. She tried to say Jesus be offense, and then tried to be like, "Oh, Dave, you see the camera? I was close. Nah, you was doing something. You was doing something strange for a little piece of change. You trying to block it because you know when cousin Ronnie goes to look at the Freaknik documentary, he see you busting ass
like that. You
know what I'm saying? I'm saying. And Joey Badass is hilarious, bro.
Winston,
I've seen that tweet. But continue.
That's not Joey Badass. That's somebody else. That's
allegedly.
That's Tammy Badass, whoever that is. So.
Tammy Badass, Johnny Badass.
All right, but Winston, I'm gonna say this. Just know, just before you go, remember, Winston. As I hold this, hey, look, bro. I'm gonna talk to you like this, like old head. Hey, bro. We are on regular platforms. We ain't on Patreon.
I know, but I got you.
Winston, I'm just letting you
can
know.
You trust me? Can you trust me?
I can't, but I'm just letting you know.
Oh, well, never mind. I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing.
Go ahead, bro. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
All right. So, boom. No, hold on. Bring that picture back up.
No, I'm sorry.
Do the same joint where we on the side, because me and Earl about to break this down.
It's not for comedy out. We need the baseball tonight instrumental.
God.
It's time for comedy out. All right.
Does this make you feel better? You know, you looking down at it, brother?
Now, first and foremost, she looks like the first girl I ever had a crush with. She looked like the first girl that, like, I was like, oh, I like girls. Like when I was in third grade, like, yeah, I know what I want. All right, so boom. If you go down to her ankle, she got the scorpion tattoo.
No, is that a scorpion?
Listen. Look at
looks
me.
like
My eyes work. My eyes
looks
work.
like a scorpion, brother.
My eyes work.
That birthday is somewhere in November.
Yeah.
She's a November baby for sure.
So we got the scorpion, and then she got the heel skin out with the two toe skin out. 1994 is how she was coming, and she got.
I told you it's a toe ring on there. It's a toe ring on that motherfucker.
Hey,
I know it.
1994, they was going crazy. Hey, man. It was some beautiful women back in the 90s.
Nah, she was getting grabbed by that ankle. She was getting grabbed by that ankle all week.
And listen, hey, Nelson. And then Nelson. I'm going to say this. And Earl and Larry know exactly what I'm talking about. If she had like a gold cap in her mouth, ooh.
Oh man,
they was doing some blank for some man was holding her ankle and doing a Rilo Rodriguez pose.
So let me hold on, wait. Let me interject.
Just let me know when it's my time.
Let me interject because I'm just gonna let y'all know because I zoomed in, not on the ass. I'm not a freak bull, but
of course.
But yeah, she 100% had the scorpion tattoo.
The scorpion tattoo.
The scorpion tattoo with the ankle bracelet, dog. Auntie busting it down.
She ain't catch every camera. She ain't. I promise you, she ain't catch every.
Hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Before I let Brother Earl go, here's the thing about her doing this.
Shout out to Eric Sermon,
bro. I hope she realizes this documentary is not done. So the niggas that made this documentary are 100% sifting through the footages looking for her now. Just to make sure.
AI now, Larry. They got AI.
There is definitely if you go on that Instagram post, there is definitely a at Johnny 23456 that like that picture, and that's definitely a Hulu burner account. And they put that. They said, "Yeah, we doing some editing real quick. Let me slide that picture into the slideshow."
I'm telling y'all,
at Freaknik 25,
and she got the golden tips. Oh man,
golden tips.
Girl.
Hey man, golden tips. Hey, you
know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all right. Okay, Earl. All right. Go ahead, Earl. We here now. We here. Yeah. We
You got
here,
the Summer
baby.
Jam screen, brother. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, put the ones up, nigga. Put the ones up, nigga.
You acknowledge him?
Hey, let me.
What's
I'm
the
in
chat?
God mode.
What's
I'm in God mode. Put the ones.
That's a sick one. Hold on. One's in the chat. This nigga sick.
Put the ones up, nigga.
What's in the chat right now?
Put the ones up, nigga.
What's in the chat?
Hey, let me tell you something.
Golden Reigns is crazy.
I'm
The tribal freak.
Yo, Nelson, let the man talk, man.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm gonna tell you before. Can we get the Can we get the first video of her back up real quick and just pause it? Because I'm gonna show you how I knew she had it. I'm gonna tell you how I knew. And any of my real snipers knew exactly how. I knew she was the one. Right, you know she was the one.
Give me a second.
If anybody got that picture,
y'all niggas killing me.
I was hoping you ain't deviate with this shit. But let's start here. First of all, I want to say God bless to every brother whose mother is in that right there. Oh yeah, no. You ain't got to say nothing, baby. You in trouble today, baby. I'm gonna tell you that.
All right, let me tell you. Hold on, let me interject. Now, I am a respectable and honorable man.
I am too.
However, to some people, I'm a respectable and honorable man. But let me tell you something. That smile.
Yo, smile.
I did something.
Hey, Renee and Angela
Winbush.
Yo,
you're good. Hey, Patrice Russian too, man. Hey, look.
Somebody remind me. You remind me, man.
Hey, man.
Man.
Going down
right,
P Street acting crazy in P Street.
Let me give y'all the breakdown of how I knew she had it. First of all,
yeah, we hear that.
Do you see how? Man, damn, y'all, man, she finna get this work. All right, look, she wearing a cardigan over the scrubs. Now that may not mean much to y'all.
Nah, it's up,
but any woman wearing the oversized cardigan over the scrubs,
she hides something.
She hides. Now listen.
She's a smuggler. Earl,
she's a smuggler. Listen, she's
locked up abroad.
Hold up. I knew it was something about you. I knew it.
I knew it was something about you. Now let's break this down. Now, consistently, right? I'm gonna say she's about a good 45 to 47. You look good, baby. But she about 45 to 47.
That was 30 years ago, so she got to be like 55.
No, she's probably about 52.
Yeah, 52. Yeah, 52 to 55.
If that was 30, because she was definitely about 20, 22 in that picture.
Yeah. So she's like 52 to 55.
She was sure. Now, all right. If she was in the club, I look like, matter of fact, they didn't even wear wristbands back then. We're gonna get to that picture in a minute to figure out her age. So let me all right. The hair.
They didn't put the X. Right? They didn't put the X on her hand.
The hair. No, they might have put the X on her hand. Maybe. The hair. Let's get to the hair. Now, that hair tells me she is in her new stage. She's been listening to India Ari. She's been listening to Jill Scott. She's been listening to a lot of. She is not her hair. And what I mean by that is this. She has been so sick of you niggas that she cut it off. She cut it off. And she started. That is called what they call that? That's called
resurrection.
No. They
call it chill, God. Chill.
She went through her big chop. Now I'm gonna tell you what prompts women to go through the big chop. Two things prompt women to go through the big chop. Number one, they got too many relaxers in their hair and they done got the texture out of that motherfucker, so they gotta redo it. That's fine. But this doing the big chop and then these look like sister locks, if I'm not mistaken, or she's on her way to sister locks. That tells me that she has been sick of you niggas for the last 20 years. Now, she's probably divorced or late married. So that tells me that one of the two. Either way, she is in her new essence of herself. She probably lotions with the thickest of cocoa butter at night. I'm telling you what I know.
Brother. All right, Earl. I see what we go with this. I see.
No. Wait. Let me finish breaking it down, and we gonna get there.
Okay.
I say that to say is this: her being sick of you niggas was a process. That tells me she was outside. If she's been sick of you niggas for the last 20, she was outside for 10 years prior. That brings us at what? Looking at my watch, and it's about that time. The 30th anniversary of Freaknik. Now, what does that do? What does that do for us? Well, where are we at here? In her hazel eyes.
JX, hold up.
If she had
not yet. Shout out to my guy JX Ox, man. He was on the West Coast episode. This is my dog. JX. What's up, fool? Hey, scared of hoes content coming soon, as you know. But coming right soon. Now, but let's talk about let's get to it right now.
Now, before I saw the younger picture, I knew she had that mask back there because she looked like she's sitting on something. She leaning a little forward in that chair, which tells me she's sitting back there.
She does look elevated
back there.
Her head is too close to the roof of the car.
She looks like she was a
she don't
headache.
Look tall.
She was a headache. She, and I'm telling you what I know.
She was a headache in 94?
She was a headache. Only the baddest bitches with the fattest asses used to have this one thing on them. She looked like she used to chew strawberry bubblicious. I'm telling you what I know. Was gum reserved for the baddies with the fatties. Can I get an amen?
Still white.
Nelson, put the Summer Jam screen on my camera, dog. Put the Summer Jam screen on my camera. Somebody help me up, bro. I'm on the ground.
Hey, Larry, stay right there, Larry.
Help me up, bro.
I am telling you what I know.
Hey, Donnie, she had on the cool gray scrub. Stay right there, Larry. Don't you move, Larry. I got a screenshot.
No, you trust me. We ain't even got to start working yet. We ain't even worked yet. Let me tell you something. She used to chew strawberry bubblicious. That was the only. That flavor was reserved for the baddies with the fatties. You understand what I'm saying? I know for a fact what type of niggas she used to deal with in 94. She used to deal with them purple and gold niggas. Who are the purple and gold niggas? Them Q dogs. I'm telling you,
eat your heart out. This is real. This is real historianism.
Strawberry bubblicious, baby. She used to.
Hey.
I'm telling you, when she was walking down, when she was on Peachtree Street, when she was on Peachtree, I'm telling you. When she was on Peachtree, she got her ass bit by the biggest of Q dogs, my nigga. And I'm talking about they bit her ass, bit her thighs, and I know she had her toes sucked out in front of Lennox. I know it. I know it, boy.
Right in Clay County,
she had her right in Clay County. She had her toes sucked in front of Lennox. Now listen.
Nah, he going crazy.
Now listen.
He going crazy. Keep going.
Now listen.
Put another beat on.
Listen. Put the ether on because I need it.
Now hold on. We gonna put this on the. We gonna put this over the "I am not my hair" beat.
No, Earl. Earl, when you get done, I'm about to tag in, like, bro. I've been sitting here
I'm here.
I'm sitting here like the guest pastor ready to speak, bro.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact. She don't just have that one tattoo we saw. She has a couple more. She either has paw prints on the titties. She either got paw prints on the titties. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
or
yeah, so told.
Or y'all remember the Goldberg tattoo that women used to get when they was like when they was on their Chinese wave. Y'all remember that one?
Yeah.
She got it on her left arm. She got it on her left arm.
Let me know.
Oh, she got the Taz in that 2000.
I'm telling you. And then I seen the picture. Larry, that was the first time I saw that picture. It confirmed everything I knew. She was pressure in 94. You understand what I'm saying? Real pressure. I know for a fact. I know for a fact.
Guessing on the blade. Guessing on the blade. This is your host, Earl Got Soul. This is a new Union Patreon exclusive.
Oh my God, bro! Guessing
I know
on the
for a
blade is cool.
I know for a fact. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you.
Now analysis is crazy. That's another title.
Oh,
I know for a fact.
Analysis.
She had.
Oh
I'm telling y'all what I know. She had a toe ring. She had a toe ring on that whole weekend.
Earl,
that toe ring was,
just imagine 1997.
Earl, I am begging you to tag me in, bro. Like
my God, bro.
Like, bro, just imagine after Tupac and Biggie died.
Go get it, y'all. I'm stepping down. Put the ones up, y'all. Put the ones up.
All right.
The hot tag.
All right, hot tag.
It's coming.
All right, no. Because I let Earl get his shit off, man. First of all right, let's go back to the actual pitch, man. What did I miss?
That Tory got sucked like a push pop.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, JX. Yeah. All right. I let Earl go. Let me get this real quick. First of all, that smile told me everything to know. Now, going back to what Earl said, man, you cannot tell me that this maybe not her, but you cannot tell me that this caliber of woman and women like her don't have the Komodo dragon tattoo on their back right now. You can't tell me they ain't got the fucking.
That's a fact. She got one. She got one.
Matter of fact, you said the paw prints on the wrong place, man. You can't tell me she ain't got the paw prints right there in the pelvic area. You know what I'm saying? With that lead down,
that
lead down to the thas. You know what I'm saying?
She definitely got the panther. She got a panther tag. You think she got a panther tag or no?
Look, and I'm a summer jam scream myself like this, bro. You keep bringing up, India Ari and Jill Scott and Erica.
Nah, she's a Dina Howard.
Bringing up the essence. No. Earl. This woman, you cannot tell me. Hey, Winston, lie to me and tell me that this young woman.
Tell us, Larry. Let's go, Larry.
Tell me she ain't got the Marvin Sapp greatest hits. Tell me she ain't got
1,000,000%.
Right
never would have waited.
Tell me
Larry,
she is not showing out at a Ty Tribbett concert, my nigga. Tell me.
Hey, Larry, when that test came back that said she wasn't pregnant. When that test came back that said she wasn't pregnant
and didn't have nothing,
didn't have nothing. She ran straight to that altar.
Man.
In a halter. She ran to that altar in a halter. Man. She was in the altar in a halter.
Moms told her to get right with God, man. Like she had to listen, man. Look, bro.
And you know what else, Larry, that we didn't mention either? You know what else we didn't mention? You know what's one thing we didn't mention? You know what's one thing? See, this is the 90s. Now, I want to be very, 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 very respectful when I say this. This was before you had to worry about, was she the fine friend? Because fine women hung out with fine women. There was no fine friend. So you didn't have to worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? Because we looking at her, it was about 6 of them together. And they all wore the same silver halter tops in different
like Team Squirtle.
Exactly.
What do you mean by that?
Hold on.
No, I got you. No, Nelson, I got you. Keep going. Trust me. You know I'm a meme library. I got you. Stay right there, pal. Stay right there. Stay right, brother. Stay right there, pal. What did I miss? Because I know somebody said something. What did I miss? I can't see 2 screens at once. Who said what?
Nelson.
Now we talking about you with these memes.
Oh, no, Nelson. So what you're trying to convey to me, my brother, is you're telling me that this young lady and her friends, because Earl said, it was a platoon of them. It was a whole group of just bad ones. Nelson said Team Squirtle. So Nelson, this was her in the friend group. This is what they had going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Show Your Work cover for this week. Y'all not gonna understand why.
And I'm telling
covered this
hip hop.
And you know what's so funny? It was always one of them black and Asian chicks who used to do the eye makeup where they slant their eyes a little bit. I'm telling you, that was it was
Lynn May. Lynn May, of course.
It was a bunch of Latasha went by Lynn May that weekend. You can believe that.
There was definitely a color contact in there too.
Like I know for a fact they was in that 93 RAV4 playing Adina Howard Freak Like Me on 20
nigga.
You understand?
Nigga, hold up, Earl. This is 94. Hold up. Brother, when I Get Around came on, they lost.
Oh my god!
Nigga, what?
Oh, I'm telling you right now. One of them.
I can hear the beat in the background.
I'm not sure who. One of her or her friends fucked Tupac that weekend. I'm telling you. I know for a fact they did. They fucked Tupac that weekend.
I'm about to say something wild, but
this imagine what we gonna talk about on the post game. Imagine we gonna talk about the post game.
Yo, look what came out at this time. Like Gin and Juice was out.
Oh my god.
Doggy Style was getting played at this Freaknik.
It was Doggy Style.
What a Man by En Vogue.
Hey, double entendre, Winston. Don't ask me how.
What a Man by En Vogue was getting played.
Bruh.
I Want to Be Down was getting played.
They was down.
Brother, hold on. Y'all,
they were.
Y'all
Juicy,
man.
Fiending by Jodeci. What?
Stop. I can't let y'all keep saying these songs and not talk about the song, the album that was getting played. Now, you know how today, we got streaming and niggas go platinum off streaming today? Brother Earl, look me in my eyes and tell me that Outkast would not have went diamond that weekend with Players Ball and Southern Playalistic, bro.
Oh, Players Ball.
Somebody's auntie was getting her cheeks clapped to Southern Playalistic.
Yo, and listen.
Absolutely.
And you know what's crazy? We ain't even talked about the earthy bitches who was getting clapped the Goody Mob. Talking about you don't have
therapy.
Dress like
therapy.
Stop. If
your
your mom had you to get up, get out and
get something. Bro, getting clapping and crumbling herb is crazy.
Niggas killing.
Crumbling. Hey, Larry, crumbling herb got a whole new meaning.
Come on, man. Like, come on, man. We talking about Atlanta when Andre Rison was out there. Andre Rison was loose on the streets.
Burning shit down. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No. Again, double entendre. Andre Rison. Now let's think of the legends that would have brought these freaks out at that time. Andre Rison was out here, legend in the Player Streets. You heard? That man had so much game, a bitch burned down his second house. Let's see. Deion Sanders, I think his last year on the Falcons was that year. Luke was going crazy. Pop was going crazy.
Snoop Too Short.
Puff was going crazy at that time. Snoop Too Short.
Man,
this is before the East Coast, West Coast.
Recipes to the Ghost. Somebody's mom was getting bust down by Shock G, man. That shit crazy.
Shock G.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Biggie. Rest in peace to Biggie too, because he took a little break from Faith Evans and Lil Kim. Man.
You
already know that was going
on.
Puff, the way Puffy acts, I know he was doing some weird shit.
So you mean to tell me the same guy who was with his man Capone dumb and fucking something at Howard Homecoming? You think he meant?
Hey, hold up. Nelson, you forgetting the guy, man. You forgetting the guy, man.
What?
No, man.
Oh.
Nah, man. Big Ellie, man. Big Ellie was putting.
Oh, Big Ellie was getting Big Ellie.
Come on, man. Nas was out there, man. Big Ellie was out there, man.
Yo,
like, come on, man.
Nas was definitely
these
like
are
reading books.
real. No. Nas wasn't on that type of time.
just came out. So
Yeah, Nas was the man. Nick.
Nas was the man. And listen,
Nas was
the
hot
only
for
reason
calling
I'm
that
bringing up
Freaknik.
these brothers, the only reason, because real niggas know, you bring up the real niggas that brought out the hoes, right? Listen, I'm telling you what I know. And then we also got to think, dog, this is the height of the 90s. Niggas, imagine motherfucking all the Atlanta Hawks and
Mookie Blaylock
Orlando
was
Magic,
getting
all
in
them
a
niggas. Yo, if you was 6'2",
That's how many
you know a
drug
lot
deals
of
was there.
if you was 6'2" or taller, all them bitches ain't have cable.
Damn.
All you had to do was say you played in the
even
NBA.
have to be down there,
Scaring the
bro.
hoes.
Think about all the
I played for the
rap-
Hornets.
Hold up, think about all the Southern rap
Winston
that was
said,
down there.
I'll play for the
Think about all the
Hornets.
Southern rap
played for
niggas
the
that was
Hornets.
down there, bro. Ball and G was down there. UGK was down there. Goddamn
man.
Trick Daddy.
Eric Sermon was down there.
Yo, Chloe, I'm telling you, Baby and Slim were out there.
Wu-Tang was out there.
Wu-Tang was out there.
Like,
Okay,
Bruh,
so
MF Doom himself said I met her at the Freaknik, dog. Like he was.
Can I get a color money real quick?
Go
Can I
ahead,
get a color money real quick?
Oh,
So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my background, right?
Story time.
So you know what I'm saying. Growing, no, real talk though. Like growing up in you know what I'm saying. One of the areas I grew up in was Daytona Beach, Florida. We had a thing called BCR, which is Black College Reunion, which was where all the HBCUs would come to Daytona for the weekend. It was just like Freaknik. So they come to Daytona, and what made Daytona so cool was you could drive on the beach. You understand what I'm saying? You could literally drive on the beach. So you got thousands of cars on the beach parked, and then like if y'all ever seen that picture of Shannon Sharp with all his football team, my dad was there. Like my dad was there. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't no joke. Like my grandmother and them retired into Daytona Beach. So like, you know, people used to, and my mom went to Savannah State, this, that, and the third, whoop the whoop. That's how my parents met. But the point is, you know, spoiler alert, my family's real tight with Shannon Sharp. So I'm not gassing right now. This is dead serious. So BCR, no, like this is not gassing. This dead for real. So BCR
Cousin
is
Earl
pretty much
and
Freaknik. You funny. I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff off air, but listen, BCR is the same thing. So I know what happened in Daytona, nigga. It was nothing. Motherfucking Missy Elliott was just walking around in Daytona, just chilling one day. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen Juvenile out there. Like matter of fact, y'all remember Spring Bling on BET back in the day? That was Daytona. Yeah. So the same thing that was happening there was happening in Atlanta. The difference is Atlanta never monetized on it and like made it into a thing like Spring Bling. Now, the reality of it is them weekends, dog. Some of y'all are still meeting your fathers. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Today, guys, a lot of y'all are still meeting y'all dads.
To this day.
I just want you to know it.
Guys,
to this day.
Guys, I have to interrupt. I do have to interrupt real quick to say something here.
Is it sad news?
It's sad news, but it's not really sad news because it's going to prove a point. And then after this, we're gonna go. No. After this, we're gonna.
I'm high.
No, we're gonna go on. We're gonna go in the clip in the week and get the fuck out of here. But so good news, bad news.
No, I'm gonna tell Shorty.
The people of the internets have done their research, so that young lady is not her. But we have found her though, and I can tell you.
Give me a drum roll first.
Even though she is fully clothed in these pictures, this is the pictures that she's choosing to show. There are some interesting things that I'm going to show y'all about this that prove my point that you can't fool a real nigga, man. All right.
All right. This is the clip of the week.
This is the
clip of the week.
Football Cafe.
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Ball game.
It's time to do it. It's time to do it.
Ball game.
Take us home, man.
This haircut right here.
She was sick of you niggas.
Niggas, man. Let me be 100. This haircut matched off with this choker. matched off with this satin cranberry shirt that matches the lipstick.
Yeah, she was done with y'all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she had enough, bro. She had enough.
She's sick of y'all.
She had. I mean, that's her face. I'm sick of y'all niggas, man. I'm sick of you.
Tired of it.
She tired.
Oh, she eating plain Lays? Yeah, it's a nigga on that phone lying to her as she speak. I'm telling you what I know.
Dog.
It's a nigga lying to her on that damn phone.
Dog.
She eating plain Lays.
Dog. I mean, you can't fool a real nigga, man. You just can't, bro. You cannot fool a real young black man, dog. You can't fool me, bro. You can't fool me, bro. This TLC fit is not fooling me, man.
I know for a fact she kept condoms in her purse. I know.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Bro, the little side pocket right there, bro.
Yep.
Hey,
Hold
man.
up. But that's
back clothes in the 90s too. I don't give
but
a
here's
damn.
the thing,
and
man.
I know she was the freak that used to like to use like banana flavored condoms and shit. I know she was.
But nah, hold up. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that's so hilarious about Time, right? Here's the hilarious thing about Time, because they are giving. This was announced before this documentary, but Time knows what it's doing, man. Time don't miss. They're giving Freaknik niggas one last hurrah. So Winston, I'm gonna pull this up and I want you to read this headline for me. Go ahead, bro.
Oh my god.
Josie, SWP, Andrew Hill, North America, with the Summer Block Party Tour.
It's a summer in Miami.
Tour is going to make you feel like you're back in 1996.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
Bro, Jew Hill got like 9 members, bro. They're like the Jew Tank right now.
Let me tell you. Let me
Larry,
tell you something.
I got a question for you. Larry.
How
many women you think when you went to that concert the other week? How many of you think was at Freaknik?
Brother? All right.
Yeah,
I gotta chill. I gotta chill because sometimes. Let me tell you something. There may or may not have been people sitting next to me that definitely went to Freaknik for sure. The lady sitting next to my definitely went to Freaknik, my nigga.
but
bruh,
was there like a Memphis Freaknik?
No.
Or like something like that in the area? No.
Nah, because at that time niggas would just travel. Really, in the South, man, in the South,
it was just
the Southern Heritage Classic and Homecomings is where niggas get their shit off. You know what I'm saying? But to that point though, dog, the young lady who was standing next to me had on a custom-made Cool It Now New Edition shirt, bro. Like, I know New Edition never sold that shirt. She told me she had that bitch custom made. I guarantee she was going crazy to some Bobby Brown.
She had the Whitney Hudden. She had the Whitney Hudden.
Yes, nigga. But yeah, bro. All right. So for the people that don't know, context purposes, I went to a New Edition Guy and Keith Sweat concert that was hosted by Tank. So that just lets you know how much juke, top hats, and
Honey was in the building.
Paul Masson was in the building. Wow. So, bruh, this right gas station pills was on deck. Brother, the nigga that sat next to me had on an all black turtleneck with a Cuban link, dog.
Oh my god!
And he was telling his younger girl, you don't know nothing about that. See, back in the day, this was the jam. This was the jam.
He definitely had
brother. He had the baldy with the whole gray beard with the black turtleneck that was up to the beard like this, bro.
Who this nigga is? Me?
Yo,
Winston. That's Winston in 20 years.
Yeah. Who the fuck is that?
Nigga, he had the iced out watch and all kind of shit, bro. I was like, yo.
You was in the future, nigga?
Nah, he was
You said you was in the future?
You was in the future, my nigga?
Isaac he was 0626.
He was looking like yeah, he wasn't looking like Isaac Hayes.
Larry, go back to your timeline.
Hey man, to all the freak bull aunties that find this, y'all got one last y'all got one last hurrah before this shit get ugly, man. So yeah, man.
Hold on, how much of Jewel's gonna pop up? Because you remember now they really got 9 people in the group now.
Hey man, you see who they highlighted. You see who they highlighted.
Hey, they fucking the Drew Tang clan now, bro. They got 9 motherfuckers in that group. It's
all
like
that matters, man.
The player dudes, rest in peace, Static Major, like 2 other motherfuckers.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That SWV set is gonna steal the show. I'm tell y'all that right now.
Of course.
I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. If I happen to ever go to this concert, you would see me dolo going crazy to Always on Your Mind and Weak. I be in traffic blasting Weak, and motherfuckers be staring at me like, bro. That's one of them ones, man. But Drew Hill and Jodeci, this is a shit show waiting to happen, man. So I'm just letting y'all know.
I have a question to ask.
Y'all, you better hope you get your tickets free from your local radio station. But go ahead.
I have a question to ask.
Talk to me.
What group breaks up before the end of this tour?
I don't think a group is gonna break up. I just think the shit is gonna be terrible.
Yeah, they all 50 now, so I don't know.
They ain't gonna break up.
I'm not gonna hold on past Drew Hill.
While I hear you on the Drew Hill argument, my brother, my point that I'm saying is, bruh, I'm not even worried about the motherfuckers breaking up. Just performance-wise, SWV is gonna mop the floor with these niggas, man. Like,
all right, so who's gonna be the worst? Is it Jodeci or Drew Hill?
If Casey and JoJo are there, it's gonna be Jodeci. But I mean,
slipping away from me,
bruh. My man's got on pink and purple bandana on the jeans.
Yo, does he have the Stone Cold knee brace on with some boots?
Dog, yes, dog, and an ankle monitor, Oh, that's bro. Yeah, bro. Nah. And then these niggas said, okay, we're gonna pick the same color, but this nigga got on like red. This nigga got on burgundy. This nigga got on fire red. This nigga ain't got no red at all on. Like, yeah, bro.
I don't like when old niggas dress like that, yo. I don't like that.
One thing I'm gonna give New Edition, when I did go see New Edition, they was all coordinated to the T. I will give New Edition that. Hey, even though Ralph
like SWV look like normal women of that age dressed. The other Jodeci Drew Hill, what the fuck?
Hey, man.
Bro, Nokia definitely took that jacket from like his closet when Enter the Dragon came out.
I'm out here trying to entertain the young folk.
Hey man, let me just tell y'all right now though, to wrap this subject up, man, bro.
Boy,
let me tell y'all something like this, man. All you fraternity niggas, hey man, look, the statute of limitations applies, motherfuckers. Hey, you ain't have to clear it yet, nigga. Hey, if you was doing some sick shit back in the day.
Oh yeah, it's over for y'all. You seen that clip with them? You seen that clip with them with the Iotas?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Y'all, you niggas hey man. You legal gang banging niggas is going to jail, man. Y'all was laughing too hard when Crips and Blood niggas was getting Ricos for old shit. You niggas is going to jail.
Hey, when they catch one of y'all on film looking like Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 2, woo!
College Crips. Not the college Crips.
When they see you looking like Venom and Spider-Man in the Spider-Man cartoon in purple and yellow, woo!
Motherfucker,
lock his ass up.
Winston, I'm at the Dollar General about 3 months ago, man. Nigga came in there with his shit on, whatever. He looking at me like, damn, why? Like, he just giving me a hard stare, cute dog, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him like, brother, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit, bro. But hey, man, listen, man.
But you know what I will say about that though.
Got the Vin, bro.
Got the Vin.
I hope, cause shit, man, this is such a this is a conversation, man.
Oh,
because, okay,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will admit that, quite frankly, a lot of rape culture is excused in fraternities.
Oh, yeah. This is, but shout out to you.
Can I tell you about my experience with this whole thing?
Oh, and you're absolutely right.
And then we're going to clip of the week and we're getting the fuck out of
here. So earlier this week, I had a tweet that and that shit's still going on. I had to mute that shit. A girl said something to the degree of why isn't there a documentary for Girls Gone Wild? The usual race baiting. Oh, if they want to expose black folks, like choosing to be loyal to the black community over exposing rape culture. And I hate. It's going to be a nasty conversation when this happens. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know that's going to come up too. But what I will say about this is a lot of that shit that was going on was nasty, and a lot of niggas' fathers and niggas' uncles are some sick ass niggas.
Yeah.
So not wrong.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it tall with you. What made her comment beyond hilarious, Earl?
Oh, it was stupid. She got packed up.
You know what made her comment the most hilarious? Bruh, they did a documentary
on TNT.
Yes. All she had
and it was on for like a week. It was a damn mini.
Bro, they were playing that shit after the playoffs, dog.
Yeah.
Like they were playing that shit all the time.
Yeah, it's just like this isn't the time to be trying, and that's like even down to the whole Jonathan Majors thing, like kind of off topic but on topic. Like just because he black don't necessarily mean we excuse him hitting a woman. Actually, it doesn't mean that at all. Like no, I don't give a fuck what color it is. You do some nasty shit like that, you should be brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I understand why people are freaking out because they feel like they're going to be looking some kind of way, but at the same time, what I do hope is exposed is how a lot of people, and I'm just being as totally honest as possible, excuse and pardon a lot of rape culture and a lot of rape culture like activities for niggas in fraternities just because they got on letters and wearing boots.
Yeah,
like it just is what it is. I've seen many a girl let or not bat an eye when a member of whatever 3-letter organization either bites them, slaps them, gropes them, whatever the case may be, and they just be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm not saying that the normal person should be allowed to do it, but what I am saying is don't get so caught up with these letters that's what makes it okay for a person to do something that you did not ask them to do.
Mm-hmm. Right. And no, you're right, and it happened. It's gonna happen, bro. Like, and that girl deservedly got packed up because I remember that girl's got wild shit. She like, oh, nothing happened. It's like, bro got thrown in jail. Like, I think he's still in jail.
He's still in that bitch.
He's still in fucking jail.
What's his name? Joe. Not Joe Francis. What was his name?
Joe Francis.
Joe Francis. Yeah, he's still in jail.
Bro. He's still in jail for that shit. Like, all them cats got fucking killed for that, bro. Like, niggas, watch, bro. They ever do like. And it's funny because we talked about this off air when I talked about the Puerto Rican Day Parade when I used to go all the time. Last year I went, my pops found out about that shit right at like while he was working the parade about the shit they were doing in Central Park. And watch, if God forbid they ever do a documentary and bring that shit up, like they're gonna be somebody who like from my culture is gonna be like, oh yeah, we're going to excuse that, but and it's going to be like, bro, you cannot excuse that. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't care what fucking color, creed, or culture you are, bro.
There's nothing to excuse.
I don't understand why people can't just keep these things in a vacuum as their isolated incidents. It's not about, like, nobody's picking to, this isn't picking on exposing black people or exposing Latino people with Latinx people, not Latino people. Sorry, nothing. But this isn't about that. This is about what it is. A lot of you motherfuckers are nasty, and y'all take whether it's situations like Freaknik or date rape and drugs and motherfucking Woodstock and all these and fucking even now it happens at Rolling Loud, like all type of shit, man. Any of these gatherings, people look at it as a way to assault women or assault men. There are men who get their dicks grabbed all day too. We don't talk about that enough either.
Talk about it.
It's men that get their dicks grabbed all day, and I'm not even gonna pause that. That's just a fact. Like, motherfucker, like, no.
Groping is groping.
Touch me. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, man, nah, bro. That shit happens too. And I think that more men need to stand up about that shit instead of looking at it as a badge of honor. That shit ain't no fucking honor.
No, I agree. It goes both ways. It should be like, granted, you should never not consensually be touching whoever. Like, keep your hands to your fucking self. But at the same time, like, it gotta go both ways, bro. Like, we're not, like, you cannot be over, like, and people do that with everything. It's like, even with this Freaknik shit, like with them trying to all the girls go wild, it's like, well, Like if you did some Google fucking sorry, I gotta say Fredro Starr. If you did the fucking knowledge and did some Googles before you tweeted that shit, you know, you would have found out.
You would know.
They got bro. Bro's been locked up for forever. I think they got all them dudes out there. He got the worst sentence. I know that.
Oh yeah, no,
they've been out the paint.
No,
but they packed all those people up who were involved behind that shit. It's the same thing, bro. Like no means no. I don't care what it is. Like you cannot excuse what happened 30 years ago. Like it happened, but at the same time, you cannot excuse that, bro. That's crazy.
And more than no means no, because yes, no means no, but also unless somebody says yeah, it's cool. No, motherfucker, it's not. Because not saying anything or not having gotten an answer is an answer too. It's not an automatic yes to touch somebody. It's crazy. You are wilding.
Yeah, facts.
All right. Did we do our job and give the public service announcement?
Yeah, we did.
We did our job. All right.
Yeah,
Back
PSA.
to the titties. Back to the titties.
We back consensually.
Back to the consensual tits, baby. Yes, sir.
All I'm gonna say is this, man. All I'm gonna say is this, and we're going to clips of the week because we gotta get out of here. Oh man, Auntie, whoever you are, I really hope you're having a good life right now. But I just want to let you know, ma'am, as a proud servant of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who I'm not perfect myself, but you got a lot of nerve talking about Jesus be a privacy fence when you was out there going crazy when you saw them cameras. You have a lot of nerve 30 years later saying be a privacy fence. Ma'am, yeah. just ask for your forgiveness of your sins and move on. Don't talk about being a privacy fence. Talking about, I hope I don't get caught. No, you're getting caught. You're getting caught. Your freaky best friend that was slurping a nigga behind the gas station, she getting caught. Everybody's getting caught. Like, and I hope this is a big lesson to all of you judgmental parents and aunties out there that y'all was out there wilding too. So please don't pass judgment on the youth for their transgressions. I have spoken.
Yeah, man. And if you want to relive them past transgressions, you know, my address is Boynton Beach, Florida. You know what? Don't worry about it.
And then and then for whoever that young lady was and who is the older lady now, we got to see the proof.
I need to talk.
We need the proof for the pudding. What is it? The proof is in the pudding.
Oh, if it's one thing she got, if I seen them legs, just put. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
All right, clips of the week.
Brother, we got to go home, brother. We got to go home, brother.
Clips of the week.
Brother, we got to go home, brother. To
send
in your clips of the week. All right. I need. All right. Before we even start clips of the week, hold on. Don't even color money this. All right. Everybody out there listening and watching, we are going on break. So if you want to experience more of this, please follow the teleprompter that you see on your screen. Patreon.com/SYWNet. Patreon, pay that $3. Excuse me, we will be in the post game to continue what we did not talk about tonight. And after this, y'all watch all the bonus content we give y'all. Last week, I feel like I gave y'all the greatest bonus episode in the history of Patreon. Yes. To know what I'm talking about, you have to go to our Patreon to find out. And to send in your clips of the week, all you have to, now you can color money. To send in your clips of the week, all you have to do is follow the Union Discord, which is in our link tree, which is where anywhere you find us, it is right there. All you have to do to join our Discord is just jump right in and send us your clips of the week. So let's get to these clips of the week. All right, I'm going to start this one off with, let's say this first clip that we're going to see here comes from, this was Donnie, which I'm afraid of what this is going to be.
I'm in 3D right now. Ooh-wee.
You said what?
Nah, I said I feel like I'm in 3D right now.
Yeah.
I feel like
the fuck is this?
Yo, what the fuck is that?
I don't
never would have made.
Okay, so there's no clip. It's just
a picture, but okay, I guess.
Okay. I didn't know that was
Simmons?
I didn't know Joe from Medea was real, but okay. All right.
Yo.
Next.
That's Beige Ron Simmons.
Shout out to that.
Yo.
All right, this is, I believe, Nelson.
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah.
Oh.
I want that truck off my lawn.
Keep doing it.
Oh shit. Get the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Down goes Frazier.
Damn.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Shit. What a piece of shit.
He probably put all type of cuss words together that don't go together.
Dagnabbit, gosh damn it, dagnabbit.
Oh, fucking bitch shit.
Oh, fucking bitch asshole.
Bitch shit.
He called
What the
niggas
fuck
some wild shit too. He was calling them some freaky shit.
Yeah, man. All right. So next up is, okay, now this one, I think this one, if I'm correct, now this one is an actual clip from Donnie. And this is a clip I saw earlier this week too. This shit had, okay. This is an actual clip. So hang on. 13 seconds. Switch screens on this one. All right. All right. Here we go.
Oh, this was sick.
Yeah, nah. This is a normal fucking thing, honestly, but this is crazy.
Hey,
That too.
only at the
Oh
cake.
yeah. This is normal.
We fouling food away on our foul barbecue. Hey, this the barbecue master himself. Kimball High School class 87. Go down with it, coach. That's what we got in the foul, in the barbecue foul. Oh my God. Oh Lord, him work.
Theoretically, Nelson, the smoke and the fire slow rises up to the top.
Right. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I don't know if y'all remember, like, and some people kind of first got put onto this by the Nelly Country Grammar video, but people used to literally saw big trash containers in half to cook out. Like you'll clean it real good, and then especially them old ones, then you saw it in half or whatever case it may be. And you make a big ass grill out of it, so you can cook it like block parties and shit. So yeah, I've seen file cabinets used to do that shit. I've seen
if you go to a strip club right now, Nelson, in the back of strip club is gonna be a big greasy Mark Henry face ass nigga, and he cooking wings out the trash can.
Nigga,
he got some slides with the back stepped on them.
So niggas go to the strip club just for the wings.
I seen motherfuckers put a grill over a New York City trash can before.
So let me tell you something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Motherfucker gonna be in the back sweating his ass off, looking like Powerhouse Hobbs, bro. But when I tell you, you gonna like, bro, why is the brisket in the strip club and why is it so good? It's like, bro, trying to tell you,
looking like Patrick Ewing in '94.
All right, next up,
strip clubs got some of the best food in the world.
Now,
in the post.
Next up, we're gonna go with shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to the homie, man. Josh's biggest op, man. The homie Big Tim, man. Shout out to Big Tim. Let's see what.
Shout out to Tim, man. Shout out to Tim. Oh, this is funny.
let's see what the fuck this is. I have no idea what this is.
I seen this, yo.
I have no idea what this is.
Malachi. It was Malachi. It was Malachi. It was Malachi.
Let me see your shit good.
It was Malachi.
Let me see good.
And I did something wrong.
Nah, good. That bitch. Damn. Bitch, I went in front you a gram.
Crazy. Phone it.
Dog, you know how down bad you gotta be for a nigga to say he not gonna front you.
a
gram.
I wouldn't front you a gram. That's the funniest shit I heard all year, nigga.
I wouldn't front you a gram.
Bro, a 4 credit score is crazy.
All right.
There's no way.
Next
he
up,
never paid the bill a day in his life. He just made bills.
Next
That's why you can't trust Credit Karma, man.
Next up, we got Youngin, who's here in spirit. Shout out to Youngin. All right, I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of this. I am so afraid.
Oh, I seen this shit. This shit was wild.
Of course, Youngin will post this sick ass shit.
Excuse me, ma'am. Yes. Would you mind being in a video?
No, that'd be fine.
All right, so pick a number between 1 and 10.
Let's say 7.
7? Well, it's your lucky day. You just won brand new AirPod Pros.
Wow, you're kidding me. Really?
Yeah.
Free?
Yeah.
Why?
You won. Nothing. You won.
How come?
You win. Have a good one. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yo, I can't breathe, bro. Oh my god! Yo, I cannot breathe right now. Oh my fucking god!
That shit is funnier every time. Oh my god!
Youngin, you sick.
Bro, hey Nelson.
Look at what you done, man. Both of them look up. Nah. Hey, Larry, this nigga Nelson down too. Both of y'all down. Double homicide. Double homicide, Earl.
Oh my god, bro.
These niggas are crazy.
Yo. Hey, bro. Hey, them brothers on the floor, dog.
Get some water, fellas. Breathe.
Oh, shit. Breathe. Hey, that's how y'all know Winston off the good gas. Because he don't yeah, that shit was funny. Y'all crazy. Nigga, we laughing for the last 60 years of civil rights seeing some white people.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Woo. Oh my god, bro!
Y'all crazy. Yo. Everybody in the chat breathe. Everybody in the chat breathe.
Oh my god! I'm gonna
send that shit to my mom, dog. That shit
Put Wendy emojis in the chat. Wendy emojis in the chat.
Yo, I cannot breathe and I'm sick, dog. This is not good, bro. Oh my god!
Hey, let me tell you, that's the kind of white on white crime I like to see. That kind of shit right there.
I ain't mad at you on that one. You're right.
Somebody help me.
Yo, and I don't know, no, but here's the thing. I don't know if you ever used to work at a Walmart, but they be following people. Like, they will follow you the whole time. So they was probably had a keyed order the whole time. Like, yeah, we gonna get this motherfucker.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
Oh my
Hey, hey.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. I can't fucking breathe.
Hey, I'm telling you, every time I'm in Walmart and I hear that fucking
Jesus,
alarm, I'm
man.
gonna bust out laughing, dog.
Jesus, man. Like,
Yep.
Can you see the tears in
damn,
my eyes, bro?
God.
Look at this shit. Look, I can't even fucking
Look into my eyes.
Tell me what you see. Oh shit, I can't even talk,
The
bro.
motherfucker
Oh
said
my
pick a number
God.
between 1 and 7. 7 or 1 and 10.
Bro.
7. You won.
bro, look at how red my eyes are.
Boy, I bet you did.
I won. Why?
Oh, Jesus, man.
Well, you know, you just won.
Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. I cannot
Sound
breathe
like
right now.
practicing.
Holy
All right,
Can you
man,
shit.
imagine
got
her
it.
explaining
You got
that
it.
shit to her husband? Because she was walking
Yo.
next to her husband. Imagine her explaining that shit.
Yo.
He just got he got a cart full of trail mix and a fucking broom,
This,
and she got some AirPods in her
this,
pocket.
this has been a great episode to show your work, man. This has been a great episode to show your work, man.
Yo, we going on this break. We'll see you soon. We'll see you we'll see you.
We'll see you when we see you, man.
Tap into the Patreon.
Love,
We got,
love,
Yeah,
love.
we got some shit coming.
Pay the
You
fucking
will
3,
enjoy it.
broke ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, you stupid bitch. Pay the 3. Oh my God, bro.
I'm not gonna call
Listen.
y'all stupid bitches, man. I appreciate all my
No,
supporters,
not literally.
man.
I love you, man. We
No,
love
I
you
ain't
all.
talking to the supporters.
Bro,
I'm talking to
y'all want to know how hard I'm laughing? Look at where my necklace is placed on me right now, bro.
Yo,
look at this
I
shit,
cannot-
bro.
bro.
Like,
I
bro.
fucking sound like, bro. I sound
Oh.
crazy right now.
Oh my god.
I sound like a Cameron mixtape in 2006.
We
like,
are
do you
out
hear
of
me?
here.
I sound like a Joe Budden mixtape, bro.
We are out of here. Thank you to
Shout
all
to
the
y'all, man.
supporters, man.
We love you.
Slow clap for y'all, man.
We love you.
Yes.
On that note, y'all follow Guessing from the Stands. Y'all follow us.
man.
Y'all tap in. The union is coming. I
We'll
will
see
see
you.
y'all on the post game in about 10 minutes. Check the Patreon feed
Yes.
for the link. In the words of my New York brethren, 1.